welcome to tonight's session of Lancer. We're on the 19th session. I'm very excited. What does that mean for our little adventure? Who knows? Um, so we're gonna do a quick recap of what happened last session, and then dive into this session so we can get her going. Timeline's on tonight. We'll see if we can go full time, but if we got to dip out early because people got to go, that's up there. You guys know all the players in the room. I will let Mouse reintroduce himself again because he's semi-new and you guys haven't heard his story 4 billion times. So, Mouse, will you introduce yourself and who you're playing as and what your mech is?
Yes. Hi, I'm Mothbos, Moth Animos, sometimes both. I am playing call sign Cochet, a apparently moderately daring Lancer piloting the Liquid Gold, which is a mix of a Horus and Blackbeard with some extra licenses tacked on. Um, Wacky builds. Excited to put it into maybe some more action.
It was definitely fun last week. So, you guys know the other two. We got Mama over here, and then we got Vlad. Vlad, could you reintroduce your character really quick? Because you're actually flying the mech you're supposed to tonight. Because your GM isn't being a jerk and restricting you to the basics.
That was fine. Yo, I'm Vlad, a bit crackling voice, but still. I'm playing Jackie, the traveling self-cloned guy who self-cloned him like 1,000 times without, without fast cloning, and to just explore the world, film a footage, and eventually gather up the clones every like 20 years or so and share the findings and experiences. And I'm piloting Zeri, the Stormbreaker, uh, close quarters, super fast, I guess striker.
I was gonna say because it's a raw type, right? Like different style, but it's a rain. Sorry, not a raw.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So with all that in mind, for those of you that are watching, I'm the only one with the camera currently. I think because other people are eating, they might hop on later. But for now, it's just my face in the corner. Wahaha. What did we do last session?
Fought a lot of mechs, I think.
Yeah, we defended this point and killed a lot of mechs. It was a drawn out fucking slugfest. I think
Oh,
the part
yeah.
got beat up.
I
I
mean,
think
yeah,
we ended like right after that. I can't remember if there's like an epilogue to it.
So we ended right at the end of the battle just because it was like perfect on timing. So we'll do a little bit of role play before we have our downtime sessions at the start of this session, and then move on to your next bit of the mission. Because again, your guys' large term mission is to take over enough of the space to make sure that your recovery fleet, as we'll call them, have safe places to land and are safe in space and aren't going to get surprise blown up. You've done a major chunk of that by taking over one of the major defense arrays on the station that you just defended without getting it blown up or anything like that. This will basically cover two space stations, not to include itself, so it'll cover the two nearest planets that you can get to, and those are both of your objectives. If you guys can take over those two things or get them to be like, we're on your guys' side, you will have completed your mission. And how you go about that is all on you. Yeah. So, into the battle. You guys are a little goofed up, not too bad. What do you guys want to do before we get into downtime stuff? This is post combat. You know you succeeded. All enemy mechs are down. You have a little bit of time to search the station that you're on currently, or you can just head back to your recovery ship and get ready for the next part of your mission. What would you guys like to do?
Trying to think of what. Are there any non-coms in the station? Non-combatants?
There was, but basically at this point, everyone's a combative that is of age. They're holding a gun. They're gonna shoot at somebody.
Sure.
But no, there is no official non-coms on the station.
Could there be like I mean, so at this point it's pretty clear that the station is like under our control, right? Or is it very quickly gonna be? So it
For the
probably
most part, you've done your job to clear out the mechs, and now the rest of the fleet is going to send in their yahoos to man the stations and start fixing things and that kind of stuff.
yeah. So is it possible we could go around and like go to whatever pockets of resistance remain and be like, hey, you don't have to fight to the death. Like it's over. You should just surrender and be prisoners of war or whatever. Like, and just kind of like spell out the situation to them, so we don't need so we don't need to dig them out, and that takes time, resources, and lives. And B, Apama doesn't like unnecessary casualties. She doesn't like just killing everything that moves. So getting people to surrender seems helpful and relevant. Especially when they're dudes with guns and you rock up with some giant fucking robot and be like, you should give up. It's a pretty compelling argument.
I don't argue with that at all, actually. I just know Hex personally doesn't like taking prisoners.
We're gonna have a conflict on that interest then, yeah.
Because not that he doesn't like letting people.
Let's go.
Not that he doesn't like people living and whatnot. He just if you're gonna let people live, let them run.
Well, there really isn't any place to run in a space station, except like air ducts, and we kind of want to make this like a long guerrilla warfare thing. Is Palmer's thought too?
You're not gonna deal with it. It's not like in a space station. Again, it's basically a military install, and you guys just took out all the big guns. So
yeah,
anyone that is thinking they're gonna hold up isn't gonna last long. We can roleplay this or yada yadas if you would like, if that is what your character is determined to do.
Oh yeah, Apama would definitely, yeah.
So Apama, go ahead and roll me a D100.
Okay, D100. Okay. Oh, I actually brought dice today.
Hey.
Let's see.
Let's go.
I know, but keep using the janky ass chat thing. D100. Sorry, I gotta get them out here. It's been a minute. All right. Yeah. 48.
48. Okay. So you have about less than half success rate of getting people to surrender peacefully. But half the people you do encounter about just kind of give up and walk out and are ready to surrender. The other half dig in harder and are waiting for the worst. And you as a character can either convince them and try to convince them before they get annihilated, or you can just walk away and let whatever happens.
Oh, she definitely tried to convince them. Oh, for sure.
Okay. So
like, yeah. Like, where are they holed up?
Well, on this station, there's really only a couple places they could be. There is a tech center, and we'll say they're at the tech center currently.
Oh, perfect. Could we like beam into the tech center, literally like patch them into our tactical net and be like, here's the situation, like here's like the command level lowdown on what's going on in the station. Like there's no hope of success here, let alone survival. It's like you should just give up. Like complete honesty. Like they can look around and see whatever they like. Patch in the cameras, do whatever you want. You could see that you're fucked.
I'm going to say that these characters know that already.
Okay.
They understand the odds, and your first explanation of all that made it very clear. They have picked a side and they're sticking with it.
So now that makes Apama just curious why they picked their side. People when they choose to fight to the death usually have some sort of strong reasoning for that. So I think she's gonna open up a comm to them or try to and see what they have to say.
Okay.
Even if they don't choose to surrender here, even if they do choose to fight to death, this is still kind of good to know. I'm like, okay, what are these people's motives? Like the most diehards. Like, why are they doing this?
So do you want the chalky version or the emotional version? Chalky as in I just kind of explained everything. Emotional as in I acted out.
You can just explain it. We don't need to eat a bunch of time on this.
Cool. So as they kind of yell at you, you get the feeling that they are here to defend the honor of the people that died up here last time. All the guardsmen that got wiped out in the first wave, and they came back and took it back almost immediately. It was a point of pride. You know what I mean? If they lose it too, they're no better than the people that they lost before.
Well, to that Apom would say, consider your honor satisfied. Like you've fought to the best of your ability thus far. You've demonstrated your willingness to fight to the death, and it's better for you to survive now and instill your noble virtues on the next generation instead of dying here where no one will even speak of your victory or your honor. It's like live and tell your tale. It's like or die and die in ignominy.
Okay, go ahead and roll me another D100.
91.
No,
Damn, they don't like that.
they did not like that whatsoever.
All right.
They tell you to shove it somewhere nice, and Heck says, "I have a solution."
Just Apama at that point, she's given her all. She's like, all right, whatever your solution is, I'm washing my hands of this. Don't tell me what happens next.
Okay.
I'm filming all. I see.
Okay, so for the
Mhm.
film purposes, then, you see, Hex. What am I piloting currently? I am in the no hidden agenda. So what weapons do I have on this bad boy? I have grenades, which is the important part. Oh, but I used them all. Dang it. Never mind. Okay, well, I don't have a good solution besides just bashing him with my hammer. So,
I think Koche would come over and help Hex. If so, we're on a space station, right?
Mhm.
So I think Koche would walk over with the liquid gold, and just be like, "You need some help?" I think
I have
I
no
don't know how the
useful ammo
space
to deal with
station.
him.
Well, they're in a locked room in a space station,
Uh-huh.
and then you see, I try to jack in somewhere, where it's probably not even jacking in. You probably just the mech leans down and tries to begin interfacing with the station. And can I try to do some sort of invade tech option and effectively just try to hack the station and then just kind of either shut off lights or oxygen in that, or gravity, just something to just completely incapacitate them?
So you can turn off the gravity because it's already a low grav situation.
Oh, okay.
You can you can't really kill the oxygen because you're in a dome and it all shares the same oxygen. It's not all independent.
Okay, so it would be oxygen would be down for everyone then.
Yeah. I mean, which wouldn't mess with us too much, but it takes forever to refill a station full of oxygen.
And then I'd probably be like, well, I don't know. I don't want to execute them all. It just seems pretty sad, especially with no orders. But
We could just walk away. It's not our job to clean up these yahoos. If I had a grenade, I'd just put a grenade in there. But I have a grenade, so I'm gonna step away like a palma and wash my hands of these yahoos.
you see the mech that Koche is still in just kind of shrugs, and just says, "Well, you said it best, not our problem." But hey, you guys know sure how to put up a warm welcome. That was quite the dire scenario. Had fun.
For real.
Yeah. Hey, wait. You're coming with us. You're part of our squad now, Mr. Lone Wolf. Says
Yes, that
Yeah.
was.
Yep.
I think the plan. Pleasure
Oh,
to
did he?
make
Yep.
your acquaintance.
Apama nods sage. That's like, yep. I'm adopting you. There's nothing you can do about it.
Mommy moment.
You hear over the comms your handy dandy friend, the mechanic. That's not their name, but you know what I mean. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Jester. So Miss Phoenix calls in and tells you, I got bad news.
Yeah.
We lost the pilot. I don't even know how. His mech looks fine, but he's squished on the inside, like door opened, squished body.
What? Who?
Yeah, our oh man, what was Lord Thunderous's name? Mercy.
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, he played with us a couple sessions.
All love. All love. No idea.
Vlad, do you remember what his character's name was?
Mm-mm.
Nah, me either. He was always that other guy that never showed up. So, anyway, he's dead. Something killed him.
Oh no.
How
It's like,
horrible!
We as characters would care because we spent months with this person. Us as
Yeah.
players, whatever.
it's like, oh my god. Like, do we know like anything about this? Like, is there some sort of like fucking ninja in the space station? Like, well, yeah, did their mech eat them? Like, what's going on?
Their mech seems
Yeah,
to be
if I
fully
die, I
left in
prefer
the
at least to film it, you know? If it's
Yeah.
a sneak attack, it's hard to do that.
Uh-huh.
So, Jester, again, Phoenix, pops over the radio and says, I checked his mech data and it's been wiped clean. It looked like someone put a small EMP in it afterwards and wiped everything, so I don't even have camera footage from it.
Good god. So it's the thorough like assassination. It's like, all right, well, Hama is not a fucking investigator. She's like, we have our best people on this, right?
And Jester says, you got me. I'll work on it for a little bit. Let me see what I can find.
Thank you. It's like we have other shit to worry about, but it would be great to know that whatever happened here won't happen to us. If you could get on that.
Yeah.
Out of character, is this who I killed?
Yeah, 100%.
Excellent. So Gaucher is hearing the details of their work and just kind of goes, "How terrible."
Oh no! Wow, it must have been a real cool guy that got a good assassination like that. Damn.
So, as you guys are talking, Waylon, who's been with you this entire time, says, I'm going to go join Jester and make sure no one sneaks up on her and does the same thing. You guys get back to whatever ship we're flying on, and we'll meet you in the meeting room.
Roger
Alright,
that,
alright.
boss. Also, I'll go to the survivors that we just left and try to interview them. How did they feel being surviving after all of this? I don't need much of a response, but I'll do that.
You do so. It's not positive. You just get cursing and angry things over the comms. They are not very cooperative at this point.
People are very angry at being alive. How fascinating.
So, the
Mhm.
you yahoos make it back to the ship, and I'm going to give you an option here. What do you guys want to call this ship? What is your new home base in the stars for now?
Oh. What kind of a ship is this? How big is it?
So
Like,
it's a destroyer class. It's a destroyer class
Okay.
frigate. But no, it's
God.
actually just a frigate sized vessel. So it holds about 1,000-ish people, and half of them are combatant level personnel, and the other half are crew
Okay.
members. It holds a plethora of airships and mechs and that kind of things. Obviously, you Lancers are your own special crew. Most of these frigates have 2 squads of Lancers that are attached to them or assigned to them. These ones specifically did not bring Lancers because they were picking you and the other squad of Lancers that is kind of our background characters up. But they do have their own on the other ship that you're not flying on. So there is 2 more
Gotcha.
squads of Yahoos causing havoc while you guys are causing havoc. That being said, what do you guys want to call it? The last one was the Smiling Crow.
That's cute.
It was real cute till it exploded.
Oh, there's one from a book I really liked. It's called The Killing Time.
Okay.
The best name for it, like for the ship.
Yeah, I love that.
So could we call it like the Tempest Morta?
Oh,
Tempest.
we could. I could. Let me. Where's my
We
textbook?
could do
Mm.
something bird
Let me figure out
related.
that. Let me
That's an
figure out the
homage
actual.
to the last
Let me figure
one.
out the correct Latin while we keep going here. Let me grab my
Alright.
textbook.
So, you guys land on the Killing Time, Latin pending. Um,
Okay. I mean, it's like weirdly unfitting and funny because of it.
Yeah, well, because I like it for the dual meaning of like it's also superior to our downtime.
I do like that. So, you guys are on the ship, and we are technically going to jump into our downtime actions. So, everyone gets 2 downtime actions when they're in here. Do you guys remember all the fun downtime actions, or should I do a quick read through?
Ooh, I remember the fun ones, but I also remember the one that I'm actually gonna do, which is gonna be get those sweet reserves.
Sweet.
Let's see, which I'm pretty sure is. Let me grab my. I have my rule book right here. I have so many books. All right.
Hey, but books are good. And as a note for you guys for being my friend, I have Perfect Little Universe. You or another PC get an extra downtime action.
Ooh.
So I, as the DM, because I got to narrate anything anyway, am going to give you guys via roll who gets it. So Snail, you're 1 or 2. Vlad, you're 3 or 4, and Mouse, you're 5 and 6. Number 1, Snail, you get an extra one.
Oh my God, I'm so spoiled. Oh, I know what I should do.
Love the reaction.
I'm gonna use that extra downtime to use my what's it called? The character extra like stressy thing, whatever they call
Okay.
the bond powers or whatever.
Yep.
I have one where I sit down with someone, I have a nice long conversation, cup of tea, whatever, and we both remove one stress. And I'm gonna do that for the character who's not here, who got a fuck ton of stress from people,
Okay.
from face tanking the stress.
Okay, gotcha. So
Yeah.
would
So we're gonna have a
he?
nice heart to heart. He's gonna tell me,
So
his
that
childhood.
by the way, that's Jester. So when
Yeah.
she comes back to the thing, you guys have your little tea party. You both lose your stress. Cool beans. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's gonna be one of my downtimes.
Okay, so
Yep.
we'll come back to you in a minute. We're gonna go around the circle here. Moth,
Yeah.
do you need me to read things off?
Nope. I've got them, and I get 2, right?
Yes, but we're gonna do one and do rounds just so there's.
Okay, right. So I guess the first one would definitely be just get a damn drink.
Okay, so you're
Uh,
gonna clear some stress.
I mean, Koshe definitely enjoys celebrating, and especially like celebrating with a new squad. For the few times that they've been assigned 2 squads, they like having a drink to sort of smooth things over.
Sweet.
So yeah, they'd just be like, hell yeah,
So
let's. There are bars on the ship.
on the first thing, I need a d20, and 9 or below, I need to know something, and 10 or above, I need to know something, and then we'll do a
Yep.
secondary roll afterwards.
It's an 8.
An 8, hey, that's good. On a 9 or less, you decide whether you had a good time or not. Either way, you wake up in a gutter somewhere with only one thing remaining: your dignity, all your possessions, or your memory. So, what would you like to keep? Your dignity, all your possessions, or your memory?
I'm going to go with all of my stuff.
Okay, so you wake up and you feel dirty, but don't remember why. I'm also going to need you to roll me a 1d6.
5.
5. All right, so let's jump to your character with your bones and whatnot. How much stress do you have?
1.
Ooh, that's not good. So you now have 0 stress, but you are going to take some negatives this playthrough because you basically drank too much, which is appropriate for you rolling a 9 on the board. If you had rolled higher, I would have reduced the penalties for this, but since you rolled up in a gutter with all this fun stuff, you're going to have a cold for this session. Because you had -4, right? Yeah. So, what a cold gets you is you're going to have every other roll, which I'll let you keep track of, you will have a difficulty. If you have difficulty for other reasons, it stacks.
Wait, there's difficulty on everything?
Everything, yep.
Dang.
Yeah, if you get all 6, it's every roll, so, It's not good. So, just so you guys understand the mechanic, right? When you go to get the drink, it clears your stress bar because you have a total of 8. But if you get to, again, if you roll 6, and you roll higher than the amount of stress you have some kind of negative consequence for basically relaxing too much, is the easiest way to describe it. And since there's already a cool thing with the positives and negatives, if you fail the roll, it's worse. If you pass the roll and still roll the 6 or whatever, it changes it just a little. But that's where that's coming from, just so you guys know. If that makes any sense, thumbs up. If you guys want me to explain it in detail later, I can. Jumping over to Vlad.
So, I can't remember what for, but I think there was like a settlement or like a planet that wanted a footage of our fighting. I don't remember what for.
Yeah, you're right. One of the 2 places that you can go to next requested that they have some of your film footage, more or less to prove that you guys are legitimate. No, though that wasn't the reason they gave you. But you can send that over to them. That would probably be a smart idea. That won't cost you a downtime action because that's actually part of one of the deals someone else made. I think it was you.
I think no. It was Jester.
Was Jester? Okay. But it was to get what was he getting? Scrounge and barter or something maybe? Excuse me. Oh, or power to cost. There's one too. There's one of the reasons you guys got resources on the station.
Yeah, that's right. So I don't know if it cost me an action, but I will spend some time to making a footage out of it, out of like the battle and stuff, and like in the evening, sit and share. All at once, join the list. It's like a few minutes movie.
I'm going to say no because you are fulfilling a deed of someone else.
Okay.
If you would like to use this as get focus so you can improve your filmmaking skills or something, you could totally do that as a downtime action and then it play into what you're doing.
Skill damage. I guess there is no trigger for that.
Nope, you'd be making a cool new trigger specifically for editing film.
Can I just put points into it instead of not like a normal trigger? Because I should be already skilled in it, kinda.
I mean, technically, sure, but no, because you didn't do it before.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, so now you have a +2 to film editing.
Oh, I don't need to roll. Okay, it's just
nope,
okay.
Straight up.
Okay,
your time doing
me done then.
All right, my turn.
First roll.
Let's see here. I'm going to gather some information. I want to figure out which of these 2 next planets is probably the next best for us to go to. So I'm going to do things and figure that out. Let's see how I roll. So, hoping for a 20 plus. That does not look like a 20 plus. That's a 7. So, nevertheless, you choose one. You get what you're looking for, but you get into trouble straight away, or you get out now and avoid trouble. So Hex, being the sneaky wart that he is, decided that he was going to go into the captain's quarters and pull his personal information that he had about these 2 planets. Unfortunately for him, the captain walked in and should have caught him, but I lost the data and avoided trouble, so that's my downtime. I will try again later. Jumping over to Snail.
All right. We're gonna do the scrounge and barter. I really liked having that those jump jets what's it called? That flight last time. We're gonna try to get that shit again. That shit was amazing. So yeah, that's the name of what I want, and so now I just roll, right? D20. All right. Yeah. 18.
18, good.
So, all right. I choose. I need. I like giving up reputation. I like giving up reputation as the pilot who is both really greedy for this shit and always needs it too. Like, it's like, if you're better at building and like if you're better at build crafting, you wouldn't need all these free reserves shits.
So as you go to the scrap heaps, of some of the salvage wrecks and whatnot, you pull off some jump jet off those aces that we were fighting against in the first fight,
Sure.
and basically strap them to the bottom of your ship and hot weld them to it. So you have them as a reserve. Technically, you don't have to use them, but they are a one use for this session kind of item.
Hmm.
If you don't actually end up using them because we are talking or BSing or whatever else, they stick with you. But if you do use them, they
Sure.
go away.
Cool. Makes sense.
Yeah, so you again just go in and just like desecrate stuff and don't do a very good job cutting it apart to get the parts and pieces you need.
Hmm.
And the mechanics that are there just do not like it when you show up because they know you're just going to destroy the scrap pile.
Yep.
All right,
She's
mouse.
she probably walks in with the whole pot. Yeah.
That would make sense for your character, honestly.
It's like, excuse me, pardon me. I'm just gonna.
Mouse, excuse me.
Yeah.
Action number 2. What you doing?
Well, I apparently have a cold now.
You do have a cold.
Uh, can I fix that?
Can you fix that with one of these super cool action itemy things? I mean, maybe. You could buy some time.
Okay.
So, if you use your buy some time action, you can extend this to next session. So, you won't have to worry about this session, but you'll deal with it next session. Basically, you'll be able to get some medicine to hold your cold off and suppress it.
No, then whatever. I'd rather be sick now and not be sick if we have to be killing people. Let's see. Then I think I'm just gonna go with get focused.
Okay, so you learn, practice, meditate. What are you increasing or learning how to do?
I think and with this I can improve a skill trigger that I already have, right?
As long as it is not a like main skill. So like you can't increase assault, you can't increase that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
It has to be
Um,
something fun.
hmm. Okay. Then I think uh
So
I'd be
specifically, it
doing
is a
something.
non-martial skill for
Yeah,
something
yeah.
personal to your character.
Then I think a lot of it would be talking to Chain, but I like to think that we occasionally play chess, and because she's just getting a little better at it.
Who? Sorry.
What, Chain? Or is that who you're talking to? You mean, or
Yeah, who's Shane?
oh, they're in my dossier, but
Oh no.
yeah,
Sure.
they're
I don't remember reading that.
well. Either way, I can just just learn chess.
Okay, that's cool. Chess cool. Also helpful for tactics and whatnot. Oh, that. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I'm dumb. That makes sense. Just out of curiosity, how do you like? How does that physically manifest for you?
I like to think that usually Chain doesn't really show. I don't really have a face to the name, but commonly with like a video call, it's kind of like they have a logo that I've kind of like associated uh with them that I think is like um I probably just like some sort of like kind of snake eye, but that has chains like inside of the eyelid. But usually, when we play chess, it's like a very much virtual, like, tabletop kind of thing. So I think Cochet is just in the cockpit of their, like, mech with sort of lights down or off, probably before it gets repaired, which I probably want to do, maybe.
Yep.
Uh,
So your
and
mechs
probably
will,
just
your mechs will
like,
be
you know,
repaired automatically because you guys are part of the military outfit, so you guys don't have to worry about like making sure you take the time in your downtime to get them repaired. They get repaired while you guys are doing things.
yeah, so probably either in the cockpit of the mech, or if it happens to be being repaired during, when I want to do this, then I'm probably just somewhere fairly private and with some sort of like it's probably a projection from my personal drone or something like that, since that is something that I have, and it's just like a little virtual piece, and then it's a lot of me thinking for a long time and then listing a move, and then we have some light conversation, and I probably get updated on orders or other things.
Okay. So, in the meantime and in between time, you improve your chest. Jumping over to Vlad.
Sorry, slipped away from the mic. Also, question: did we can we like with T? Is he like part of the UI of the our whole base?
So T is technically still on planet side, but he's definitely contactable. Like you can message him
Okay.
and whatnot.
Okay, never mind that. I thought we'll like embed half torso into the wall and just have like a AI for the base. Lol.
No, he's down there chilling, doing his thing.
Okay.
He's working
Then
on that super AI. Remember?
yeah, for sure. I think I haven't done diving in this base, and it's still underwater, right?
No, so we're in space now. So diving will be a
Ah,
little
we're
bit
in
different.
space. Never mind.
I mean, you can still go diving. It's just a little different.
Oh, like solo diving in space?
No. So you would basically be going to hopping on a transport vessel and either going down to the planet and actually doing the underbelly of a station kind of thing, or uh, like diving into a on the ship itself. You know what I mean?
Okay. Sure, I'd like to do that. I think like it's something I think Jackie hasn't done much. So
So let's see.
and let's like take a footage and explore.
Sweet. Let's see the thing. So first, let's figure out what you gain from this dive.
I don't think it's like in the base thing, so I would like you to read it for me. I don't know where it
Okay,
is.
so going diving. When you dive into the seedy underbelly of a station, name first what you're looking for, a good time, a specific person's name, attention, aid, a useful piece of information, or a useful contract or connection. The GM will tell you if that's attainable or not on this station. You can use this action instead of the get a damn drink action from the core book if you'd like to run during downtime. Then you roll skill checks, actionable triggers to survive, show off, or to master out, anyway, whatever. You always get what you're looking for, however, on a 9er roller rolled on a d20, re-roll duplicates, and choose the final results from either of the two tables below, taking both. On blah blah blah. Anyway.
Okay, I'm looking for something just valuable or a good time if I don't find anything. Can I
Okay.
put it like that?
Sure.
Just exploring, you know.
Mhm.
So I have show off if it's fitting for me to like film it and stuff, or I have survive, which is a bit lower but still fine.
Either works for me.
Okay. That's a natural 20,
A natural
which is
20.
a lot.
So
Eh,
on you then roll two d20s and choose one, and then pick the final result from either table.
Okay. 15 and a 2.
Okay, so you then get to choose one and pick one from either table. So a 2 on the gain option is a ledger with a long list of names on it. The corner is spotted with blood, and some of the names are crossed off. And then on 15 on gain is a revolver with one spent bullet in the chamber. On the lost side, number 2 is your dignity, if you had any. And 15 is any station credit or loose change you had on you.
Say the last phrase once again, sir.
You lose all your pocket change, basically.
Ah, pocket change. Okay. So a revolver or a list of names, like a killing list or something.
Yep.
Uh. I don't know, revolver, I guess.
Okay, you are on the ship and you're kind of just exploring and doing things and whatnot. And in one of the warehouses in the back, kind of by the engineering area, you find a loaded revolver. It is missing one bullet. You can add that to your character as a permanent item. This
Okay.
revolver specifically acts as a medium weapon, even though it is a light categorized one.
Okay.
Excuse me, sorry.
So if I investigate, it's just a revolver without a bullet.
Correct. Maybe someone shouted at someone or something, or, did something else with it. Who knows?
Okay.
Or there was only 5 bullets currently. You can always make more, though. You now have a revolver on your character for some reason.
Okay.
Lucky this isn't D&D or Starfinder, because that item definitely would have been cursed in either one of those systems.
I'd love that. I'd love that. I love being cursed.
My turn for the second time.
Mm.
I am going to I'm gonna get creative. So I'm getting really tired of being cut off from knowledge that we need via our subordinates or people above us, however we consider them. So I'm going to build a quick hacking net in one of our Omni packs that we carry on us. So I can get in and out of our union systems, because I'm tired of getting kicked out of union systems when I need information. So it'll make finding the info easier, maybe. We'll see. But I'm starting building that, so let's see how that goes. Alright, so I rolled a 16. So, that means I make progress on the project, but don't quite finish. You can finish during your next downtime without rolling, but choose 2 things that you're going to need. Quality materials, specific knowledge or technique, specialized tools, a good workspace. So I'm going to say I'm going to need some specialized knowledge or techniques, which will take the form of some kind of special code that the Union uses. And then I would like to have a good workspace. So I need a spot to actually plug this into that we can all use and access in the future. So, before our next downtime, I need to remember to do that. I'm going to add a clock to my character, though, just so I remember. And then we go back to Snail for his final extra action, unless anyone else gives out extra actions.
Yeah. I don't think so. I think good. I'm gonna do power to cost. I liked having the armor last time. I'm gonna do it again. And I think this is the one that you choose. What's bad for me, right?
Let me look. Sure, I'm not goofing things up over here. Power to cost, right? Let's scroll back.
Yeah.
So, okay, so the extra armor, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, what did the armor do for you last time? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Make sure
It's just +1 armor.
okay. So the engineers take the scraps from those destroyed aces that you said that you've found before, And they're
Mhm.
like, look, while you're putting the wings on there, we can kind of patch some other stuff on there. It won't last super long, but it'll at least give you a little bit of oomph for a while.
She's like, that's great. She's like, we've been getting beat the fuck up out there, and I'll take every scrap of metal you could slap on this big girl.
Okay, so you will have +1 armor until you get structured.
Cool.
Is how we're going to play that.
Sounds good.
Okay,
That's actually nice.
I think so.
All right, yeah, that's it for me.
Sorry, I'm looking for
Yeah, you're good.
clocks. I know there's a thing for clocks, y'all. Where's that? What section is the clocks in? The bonds? No. Yeah, there it is. Add new clock. Alright, so
Is anyone using any loading weapons?
Oh yeah.
You
All of
are?
the weapons. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I was wondering, I can bring a drone that like does restocky stuff.
Okay. I mean, I do like I have a self reload the mechanic. No big guns, but like a lot of loading stuff. It might be helpful. Might be.
Yeah, I'll bring it. Might as well.
alright. So now that you guys do your stuff and your things, hey look, a face! Yay! That's all your guys' downtime action. Now, before we move on to your next bit of the mission, do you guys have any questions, ideas, thoughts, stuff your characters would do in the free time that is also included in this downtime? Because essentially you are taking a, sorry, not a long rest, but a rest to get good to go.
Yeah. Whatever they're called. Yeah, full repair, stand around, do stuff. Honestly, Apam is kind of clueless in the whole like overall strategic, tactical, whatever situation, but she also doesn't worry about that much. She's kind of more about her particular little goon squad and keeping wherever she's shipped off to, wherever they're told her to go, she's going to do her best work wherever she ends up. She's not a big picture thinker. So I don't know. I guess you'd like to get to know just more people around here. Just when these engineers are patching this stuff up or whatever, she'll be like, "Oh, what's her name? How's the family? How'd you end up here?" Like she's curious about people.
Okay.
But that's kind of it. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, all of that's important.
Mm-hmm.
You do so with much ease. I mean, no one's unfriendly to you. They tell you the information that they feel comfortable with sharing.
Sure.
So you're gonna feel semi okay with the crew and people that you're working with now. I will for free, since you decided to get to know the crew just a little bit, let you know kind of how they feel about your specific Lancer crew. And the other one that's currently on the ground, what they know about you and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
But from what they've heard or what you've heard or whatnot is that this group on the ground that landed a few months ago should have died quite some time ago. They're the luckiest group of yahoos that anyone's seen. They got hit by a nuke, and that was more impressive than anything because that should have wiped them off the face of the earth. And somehow the only thing that got destroyed were their mechs.
This is us they're talking about?
Yeah.
This is fate smiles in the bold or whatever.
Yes.
No luck, just skill.
Yeah. She's like, it all goes to show, you could do whatever you want. Anything's possible if you're fighting with your friends. It says God knows who to get through on it being the goated pilots of all time.
I would like follow the crew around, follow the people around. Definitely not suspiciously. Film them from a corner and stuff from time to time.
So you have a pretty good understanding of how the crew operates. So from your filming and whatnot, you understand the patterns of the crew relatively well. So you don't necessarily have to know the schedules to know the schedules. Moth, you do anything special during this free time?
I think I'd just be hanging out and kind of trying to get to know the crew a little bit better. And I mean, I'm dealing with a cold, so I'm probably just like, yeah, I gotta take my cold medicine.
So,
Uh,
so you'll
Yeah.
notice because you're running around sick and just disgusting, snot out the nose and whatnot. People are avoiding you and or coddling you. There is like no in between. Either you're oh poor baby or stay 40 feet away from me, please. I do not need to get sick. And there is no in between. It's that or that. So give me a percentage, and we'll see what the percentage. So whatever you roll is how many people
Percentage.
coddle you.
well, it's I guess 29%.
Okay, so 30%, 30-ish% of the crew is babying you like you're their best friend and need to be taken care of. The other 70% are like, no, thank you, sir. Be gone with you.
I'm just like there's the people who just like kind of walk like do the like long like wide turnaround when walking past me, and the other people who are like, do you need like a heat pack? And I'm like, yes, that'd be great, thank you.
Which is funny because this is actually your ship. You came in with these guys.
So we've been traveling for a while, and everyone's just like, oh, why do they have a cold? Because she's just walking around like, I didn't even know you could get a cold on the ship.
Interesting.
So
Sorry, go on.
you're good. So as you guys do all that, it is time to come up with the next bit of our mission. So you head up to the briefing room, and standing around is a familiar Lancer crew of the ones that were down at the planet working on the base. And you notice they are missing 2 of their Lancer members. And then there are 2 completely fresh, totally unionized Lancer crews on the far side. They are in Lancer uniforms. They all have captain's rank. They all look the same. Either they're all fresh cadets or they have been on the boat that they're on for a very long time. You guys know for us, most of us are ragtag from the planet and got picked up. For the exclusion of Hex, Phoenix, and Waylon. But we definitely don't wear standard uniforms. Because we're special. Because the Smiling Crow was cool.
I'm so special, mommy.
Yeah. Apama, you're from the planet, right?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She's a local. Yeah.
So you
She was,
you and Jackie
former rebel, radicalized to be nice because the rebels like friendly fired her whole like factory. She's like, huh, maybe they're the bad guys.
Jackie isn't local though.
You're right. You're not technically a local. You're a spacer.
Yeah, I just spent in prison sometime.
Yeah, you're a constrict. And then Mouse is from this ship. So, ironically, Mouse matches everyone else. So, like, he's the only one in a uniform on our side. So, whenever people are addressing stuff, they address him. So Mouse, be prepared to answer your questions.
Yeah, probably. Koshe has like a very old, battered hard suit that doesn't really look like it's just one of those things where it's like, shouldn't you get a new hard suit? And they're like, well, it's fine. I wouldn't get injured. So they probably look very old and dusty compared to all of the new like shiny people coming in on the ship.
They all.
And also, apparently, everyone's avoiding me because I have a cold. So I'm just like, why would I thought I was supposed to get like a mission update? Are we still?
The captain of the killing time. Did you look up the Latin yet, by the way?
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
Oh, you gotta tell me. What
It's Tempest Nicare.
Tempest Nicare. That's a great name for a ship. So the Tempest Nicare, you guys will have to remind me of that later so I don't forget. Sits is floating in space above the captured station. They are currently offloading crew and supplies and things for the station, so allegedly it won't get taken over. To this end, they're sending the most broken squad to be on Lancer duty here, along with a couple of reserve mechs to kind of give them backup. You'll notice that your Squad B from your original ship is the one assigned to this duty. there is only 3 remaining pilots in their group, which would matter to you guys if you've been playing this entire campaign, because they were our level equivalent doing things with us, and they've just been dying off slowly while we keep living.
Well,
How horrible.
skill issue.
Yeah,
Yeah, honestly.
yeah.
Just be better. Just gonna be better, dude. Yeah.
I mean, we lost T and a couple other
No,
people.
no
but
plot shit. You know plot shield. Like
no plot armor. Get good.
no
script.
plot armor. Oh, armor. Yeah.
So as they walk out because that's their briefing. They're in charge. He looks over to the other crew and points to you guys. Looks like we'll just call them Charlie and Delta squads. Are roughed up and ready to go. They're going to be taking care of whatever planet you yahoos don't want to deal with. So we have 3 assignments. Because of your success rate, we're going to let you pick which one you go to. The first one is the minor colony on one of the moons up here. You guys have had some contact with them before. They've been supplying you with stuff, but they are currently under occupation from the loyalist faction that was up there on the moon. Then we have the high city of Epos. And again, I've heard you guys have had some contact with them, but they are the rich and shiny of the loyalists. They have all the monies. There's a lot of defense stuff there. And last but not least, there's a small target on the planet itself on the far side of the steam wall that we need recovered. It is intricate to what we are going to be doing in the near future, and my assumption, not that we've been able to get any good data on it, is it is well guarded. There's a mining platform on that side that has some very important resources for us that we have been told by higher-ups to obtain at all costs.
Okay.
So,
Like for the matter of importance, are they similarly equal, or the last one is more important?
well, let's see. If we take the mining crew stuff, we will have way more transport ships for moving supplies around, and it'll be much easier for us. If we take over the high capital, we will cut off the funding for these mercenaries, essentially. More or less. You know, people don't have money, they're not going to want to work. It'll cause disruptions on the planet, yada, yada, yada. And we also believe that the Baron's replacement is somewhere on that moon, and or one of his generals that I believe threw a nuke at you guys specifically. And then the resource department is the resource department, so there's that. He looks over at the other squads, and you guys notice that they're playing rock paper scissors. What the fuck are you guys doing? They reply, "We're seeing who gets to pick second." Carry on.
Okay. It's
So
at least it's not a duel to the death,
You guys have a code name that you've been going by, I heard?
Our squad?
Yeah, that's your squad. Yeah. Obviously, you all have call
Oh,
signs.
have we?
You do, yes. In the reports here, you're always mentioned as Reckless 5, even though there's rarely ever 5 of you.
Oh,
True.
maybe it's the 5th iteration of the Reckless.
Maybe. Considering I think you were called that because you didn't have a commander the first time, and there were supposed to be 6 of you.
It's like, well, I suppose it'll serve well enough.
Hex goes, actually, it's because there was only 5 of us that survived the first mission. And we didn't get touched, so we were reckless. In more ways than one, because we blew up the thing we just captured last time. They rebuilt it already. It was pretty fast. It's only been a couple months, right? So, that being said, Reckless 5. He counts 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you going? What is the mission that we're giving you guys so I can give you the appropriate briefing?
Let's see, we choose.
I vote for the last one or the shiny gold one. Shiny money.
Yeah, those both seem fine. The money one sounds fun.
Money.
Apama doesn't have a very strong opinion here.
As a side note, I feel like you should, because you're the most. This is your planet. You just heard that the commanding officer of a ship is going to go steal resources from your planet.
Oh, really? I mean, we can do that one, sure. That seems good then.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I guess, like, I don't know. I don't want to be too pushy on. I don't have a strong opinion, I suppose I should say. If some other character in the party was like, oh no, we should definitely do this one. This is the strategically correct choice. Upon be like, well, I'm conflicted, but if you say it's a good idea, we'll do it, you know?
Okay. Mouse?
I think Shay's been like, well, listen, I'm just point me at something and I go is kind of how I operate. But if that general whatever that tossed a nuke at you is on the station, you guys just want to show them what for, or are we trying to get more personal with their funds?
Yeah, which one was the one that was directly defending the planet? Was it the money one?
There's none directly defending the planet. There's
Okay.
So the 3 missions.
We either like try to cripple. Oh, there was 3. I thought there was only 2.
No,
How did I listen so poorly?
There's 3. The first one is to rescue, quote unquote, the mining colonies, or supply colony on one of the moons, Tepos. And then on Epos is the main moon city, as we'll call it. It's run by rich elite yahoos, part of the Loyalist. It's one of their strongholds. And if we take that over,
Fringe.
then we'll have control of the space area, more or less, right? Because it's where all the money is and all that kind of stuff. And we will cut these pirates, as we will continue to call them until the story calls for them to have a better name.
Mm-hmm.
Their supplies from the outside off.
Okay.
Because right now that moon is where all their communications, all their money, all that fun stuff is coming in and out of, for the most part.
Gotcha.
Okay.
The downside to that one is it's full of, as you called them, non-coms. So there's plenty of people that are non-competitive, but there is also lots of defenses and people that will fight as well.
But it's not a heist. It's still like get there.
Yeah.
It's an elimination mission. You're flying there to go take down all those defenses that we're talking about, take down the mechs and whatnot. The one where you're rescuing people is a little bit more. You can be a little bit sneakier on kind of thing, and there's also less people to deal with, and you'll have friends there eventually. You know what I mean? And then the last one, you have no idea. Information in the dark. It just has some kind of item that you have to retrieve.
Okay. Let's do the first one then. Okay, so Apama's dog asset sneaky stuff. So that second one is kind of let's not. And yeah, the one that has lots of civilian like targets, however, like lots of complicating, nomcons and stuff. Apama would want to do that one because she wouldn't want to trust one of the other teams to handle it. She thinks that her and her squad, specifically with her, being there to keep an eye on things, is going to have a lot less collateral damage than some of the other goobers.
Goobers, good use.
So yeah, Moon City Raid.
Moon City Raid.
Wait, but the first one is the easiest one, and more collateral damage is like on the money one. Which
Yeah,
one?
that's the one.
Oh, you want to
should
go to the
we-
money one?
Yeah, the Moon City. Yeah, the
Okay.
Moon City one. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Leave
I for
the-
some reason thought you said the mines. Yeah.
Or I might have.
Happens.
Leave the easy stuff to the small fry. I think O'Shea is as we're like picking is like I love crippling an economic structure of a diaspora world. Done it a few times. It's been fun every time.
I don't think we have like heavy area damage exploders, so I think we'll do fine. I like the last one because of the heist.
I do. I could bring out the big boy if you want me to.
No, you don't. No. We specifically do not want to explode everything.
Don't mind me. I'm looking.
It's
for-
very barely visible.
No. Don't pay attention to me. Don't worry about it. It's
Okay.
deciding what would be a good map for what we were about to do. I don't think any of my fancy new maps are good. Not for the moon missions.
Oh,
But that's okay. I have other maps.
Moon. I want to go to the moon.
Okay, so you guys are. So you're picking Epos, which is the capital moon city.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So on Epos, you will have 3 main targets to take care of as a squad. The first one is the anti-air rail guns that they've set up. They're much smaller versions of the ones that you dealt with on the space station here. There are 4 locations that they are based around. And then you have some information retrieval at a location that you will need to hack into a computer to gather some information on the enemy commanders and whatnot. So you might get more information there. There is a squad of mechs that you guys will have to eliminate that are goofing around on the moon. And last but not least, you guys will have to secure the communications tower, which is the biggest building on the moon's surface. And you're basically just going to take the outside, and then we will send in reinforcements. But first things first, that's the order of march. Anti-rail guns, so we can get you guys support.
Yeah.
Then gathering intel information to see where people are at. Taking care of that mech squad, or interchangeable, honestly, whatever comes first, what you come through. This is the captain talking, not Hex. And then dealing with the communications tower. And that should be the easiest part. Once you get the other 3 done, it should be you walk over there and make sure there's not like bombs planted on it or something stupid.
Yeah. So yeah. What's
And
our?
if there are bombs, we gather the civilians and blow up.
He looks at you.
I'm just joking. Relax.
Yeah, if there's another bomb, I'll just like throw it into space or something.
Hex looks
Just
over at you
from
and
the
says,
ground,
the
throw
last
into the
time you did
space.
that, everyone got hurt. Let's not yeet mines anymore.
Worked flawlessly. By the way, Captain, do you have like a tissue box I can put in the cockpit?
The
It's
captain
just
looks-
a little sniffly.
The captain looks over at you.
I'm
and
asking for a friend. Yeah.
It's always something with you, huh? Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I got one for you. He goes to the back
Excellent.
and pulls out a small, like, actual tissue box and says, "Do not lose this. This is important."
I like. I take it and kind of bow my head and I just say, "I will guard it with honor." And then I just like tuck it under my arm and I just say, "Oh, by the way, you should maybe check the air vents on the ship. You know, kind of musky." And then I sort of sniffle and cough, trying to be quiet, but end up not being. And I'm like, "All right, well."
Awkward. So, I'm pulling up the handy dandy map for you guys to use in a second here. Ugh. So, with this, you guys are sent on your way. The other squads go take care of the other jobs, allegedly, and I'll roll success and all that for them. But basically, until all 3 of those jobs, once all 3 of those jobs are complete, you guys will control space. The mineral one, not as important as the other 2, obviously. So I guess question, would you guys like me to roll their percentile chances for succeeding now or later?
Let's do it after. I wanna know. Yeah, I wanna do our thing and then come out and see. It's like, well, they're fucked. They all failed. I like not knowing until we've done our thing.
Ask and you shall receive. Alright, so I'm setting up the map currently. So how do you guys want to enter this thing? So my suggestion is don't come in guns blazing, like come in some kind of sneaky fashion and then work from there.
I think we try to deploy nearby and just like we have a big mummy, but I also have light speed.
Mhm.
It's a bond
Mhm.
which makes us being able to just get into a place, just straight up, no rolls nor anything. But GM chooses 2. You and your allies are exhausted and take 1 stress. You go off the course and end up close to your destination, but not quite there. Or our vehicles are damaged.
Ooh, you know me, I like fucking up your guys' mechs.
I mean,
I
I'm
also-
just putting it as an
Oh,
option. We can
hey,
just use
you know-
that and like get in there.
I do like that option. Just so you know, I think that's a great thing that makes my life way easier. But I have to look at this week's thing because something happens to you guys this week. Check.
We have, I think, we have romance. Like, okay, how are you going to do that?
Battlefield Romance. Oh yeah, baby, get
Oh,
ready
no.
for some crazy. Yes. Wahaha. Okay, so Battlefield Romance. Come on, chat. How are you gonna do this to me? What I do wrong? The DM to deserve.
I mean, you posted the option. Let's.
It was a joke. But no, it's not.
There is no one to blame.
No one to
No?
blame on me. You're right. No arguments there. It's all my fault. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on the map so you guys can see it, and then make my face real big so everyone can see all the stuff and things. After I put my dice away. Sorry. Camera off. Camera out. Oh wow.
Is there like a? Nah, never mind. Don't worry about it.
What's up?
No, I was wondering if there's like a long rest button in CompCon like active mode, but I'm not seeing anything.
There's a full repair.
Oh, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking for. Yeah,
Sorry, my
I'll look for it.
I think when you turn off the active mode, it asks you, are you done or not?
Oh. Oh. Look at you.
Yeah, there's end combat in the left bottom
Yeah.
corner.
Thank you.
No
Aren't you
worries.
clever?
Also, do we? Because we were in the military complex, we would get our like repair capacity back
Yes,
and like
yeah,
any
yeah,
limited
yep,
systems
yep,
stuff.
yep,
Yeah,
yep.
okay.
Yep. The only downside to what you guys are doing currently is you will lose your any reserves that were from like previous stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go, Zeri.
Okay, there you go. There is your first area. I'm gonna mess with the light so you guys can see a little better because honestly, the white light is a little grating.
Yeah,
How's that?
it's better.
You
Yeah.
see the
Bit dark, but yeah, visible.
that's just the map. Honestly, it's super dark. Like looking at it
Yeah.
IRL, it looks better on the screen than it does.
Really?
Yeah.
Really funny.
Wow. Yeah. F.
So with that, I gotta turn on my face cam on the interwebs. Excuse me. People must see my face. Wahaha. Bam! In the corner.
How can they resist your face, indeed?
So as you guys sneak in, right? I guess that's the question. I get to pick the downside to you guys coming in without rolls.
If everyone's good with that, yeah, I'm presenting.
Could we? I don't know how much we like the stuff we're doing, but I definitely think if we're deploying further than sneaking in, I definitely want to use my personal drone to get like higher like aerial views so that maybe we'd know certain things to avoid so that we're not like walking directly like just trying to like sneak in through the front door or something.
Okay, that's fair. So let me explain the map to y'all really quick. Oh, I should probably turn this off. That might help. No, that's way too dark now. Gosh dang it. None of that is helpful. That is too bright. Gosh dang it. Sorry, y'all. How's that? That'll work. No complaining, gosh dang. So, up here in the top corner, and this little thing back here, those are two of the things that you are going to need to attack. So those are the stand-ins for our handy dandy bottom corners here, there and there. Our stand-ins for your rail guns. And they are on one side of the station, close enough together because they are firing in synchrony, yada yada yada. So you'll take these two out, and then I'll flip the map around, and we'll yada yada our way over to the other side. Cool beans.
Cool
Yeah.
beans.
All right.
Cool
So
beans.
Apama. Oop. And you guys can
Mommy.
you guys can see the road, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The road's the roads. This thing here is an actual building. You're allowed to crawl on it if you want.
Oh,
This,
okay, yeah.
this is a building as well. This little you can't really see it because of the glare. Sorry.
Where is the entrance to that?
Right there.
Oh, okay. In blue is like a road.
Yeah, that's like a sidewalk esque area.
Okay, got it.
And this is a building on the side, so there's a little bit of
Okay.
walking space. But this is at top of a building that's actually about 5 movement speed up. And then the turrets themselves are about the size of a size 2 mech.
Okay. Do we need to like
Sorry,
destroy them
size
or
3. Your choice. You can disable them or destroy them. I don't care how it gets done. You can hit them with the hacks, whatever you guys need to do to finish them
Okay.
off. Just out of curiosity, the rest of you all are using size 1 mechs, right?
I think so.
Okay, just had to make sure. So, there's me. There's Goldie. There's Jackie. And there's Mama.
But
Yes.
do you still have did you make for yourself the rally mech?
I did, and it got squished.
Ah, got it.
Oh no.
Yeah. All of my mechs have basically fallen more than 6. So, just as a note for 3D printers out there, the HD or 5K watercolor resin, or not watercolor, but water cleansable, whatever resin, looks really good, but has about a 6-inch drop height. So any spindly items are really hard for it to actually make, and if you drop them, they just shatter at the weak joints, and it's super upsetting. And super glue only helps so many times. So
Damn.
I've since switched resins because I'm tired of things breaking when I brush them gently. But where was I? Oh yeah, the enemies. So tonight, just to make my life easy, we're going to use D&D tokens. And there'll be 3 separate colors that you guys will see the difference of. There will be grays, reds, and golds. And you guys will be able to tell the difference between what level of thing that you guys are dealing with, depending on what color it is. Reds are going to be your level 2s, grays are going to be your level 1s. As for what they are, if they have a little number, well, I'll try and make that easy.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm organizing really quick. So,
Okay, I'm just reading my character sheet.
as you guys are approaching, so you skip the whole drop in and cause havoc. So I'm going to say that your guys' mechs are going to take damage from just straight up dropping in. You don't have drop pods, you just dropped them from a distance and landed hardcore. So you are relatively close to your first set of objectives, this side of the building. You'll have to run to the far side to get to the other, but there are guards here. If I could move my mic without pulling my entire microphone off, that would be.
Will the guns shoot at us?
No, they are
Turrets?
no. They are too big,
And they are
and they are aiming at the sky. So you guys are
okay.
You guys are good. Again, sorry, organizing over here.
Okay.
So, what sits in front of you, though, are 4 very mean looking, very different looking mechs. They're all size 1. And
These are greens, right?
These ones?
These ones, yeah, greens, right?
The golds.
Ah, golds.
Golds, reds, and grays. Those are the 3 colors you guys will be dealing with.
Oh, the golds are little ones.
Yep. So, if you guys can see the token, that's a little dragony dude. He is a pyro. Let me pull up the thing, make sure I'm telling you the right ones. Maybe. Did I pull his stats? The answer was no, I did not pull the pyro stats because I'm dumb. Anyway, so he's a pyro. The dude right next to him, that's kind of that brown gray. You know what? I'm gonna change this out for a different colored person. So he's a TC. Here we go. Gold tiefling. Here. That looks to be a witch, ironically. And then we have an assault in the corner over here. It looks badass and got all the things. And then we're rocking a handy dandy Ronin right there. They all look
Noted.
souped up, gold plated, fancy AF. So, roll your initiatives. Combat begins now. Again, your objective is to get to those towers and destroy them, or disable them, or whatever you would like to do to them. They need to be shut down one way or the other.
Cool. Witches are techie, right?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
true.
You
Okay,
get-
cool.
They are support class. And they are freaking mean. But yes, they are all tech attack stuffs. for the most
Awesome.
part.
So yeah, so y'all are gonna want to stay close to me for a lot of reasons, of course. But this time, I switched out my Sentinel drone for the Scorpion subsystem.
Ooh.
It's anytime you or any adjacent character is any allied adjacent character is missed by a tech attack or succeed a save against a hostile tech action, choose the following: the attacker is impaired and gains 2 heat, or the attacker becomes jammed. Either lasts until the end of their next turn. So, and
If that attacker
That's
succeeds,
dirty.
yeah.
Jeez.
So yeah. So stay, and also the thing that makes so adjacent with me is actually
Oh.
within 2 spaces. So stay within 2 of me.
Side question for
Okay.
y'all. What mechs are we all flying?
I'm the
Same one
same
as last time.
Big ol'
Yeah,
fucking
liquid gold.
Gorgon.
Okay, so I switched over to my Rawl, so I'm in Vivid Blue this time instead of the sneaky one. Not that this one
Okay.
doesn't also have sneaky stuff. This one just also has more explosives and things.
This is like my smallest frame anyway, so I was like, yeah. Also, does I assume our overcharge has stayed though, even though we've got the kind of full repair, or is that also
Overcharge
been
for
reset?
Yeah, it's
Like
also
the-
reset. Your like
Just 'cause,
hotness.
like, yeah, you know how it like goes up each time when you overcharge.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't know if
reset
that was
too.
been
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
That
Awesome.
resets in between scenes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because it stayed
No.
for.
That
Uh,
resets on full repairs.
Is it full
Okay.
repairs? Okay.
Yeah.
Which is honestly for us is basically scenes, but you know whatever.
But yeah, for who goes
That's
first?
for me.
I
can
could go first to set up
immediately,
cringe, but if you want to just smoke someone, you go right ahead.
Well, I can just try to disable the witch, which would be, I think, helpful for us trying to move
Yeah.
forward.
where is the witch?
The witch is one of the 2. Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the issue is that I really like being up close and personal, and that would mean being away from the Gorgon, which is kind of sad.
It's
Well,
like
I
I
could-
confidently you can kill the witch in one turn.
Yeah. I could
I definitely
leapfrog over
can't.
y'all.
I definitely
this
can't kill the witch in one turn, but I would prevent both the witch and I forget what other unit that is, but both of them wouldn't be able to take reactions until their turn. Well, until their turn if they choose to leave my fucked up zone.
Okay. Up to you.
Um,
I can try to kill it, I guess, in a turn, but in like
I don't know if we're gonna be able to destroy it in a turn. Wait, also, are you ranged or melee?
I'm also close quarters. I'm not melee, but I'm close quarters. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in this case, if
Yeah,
I
I don't mind
do
I don't mind
this
being
and
close either.
if I do this and the witch and the other one lives, this zone will affect you if you go into it. So it might be, it's kind of up in the air. But also, if I try to get in real fast, then I could try to
If
I
we
wouldn't be able to kill the witch this turn, but I could try to get as close as I possibly could, and then fuck them up when I can.
I think a couple of them are gonna kind of come to us. So like that assault and that Ronin are gonna want to gap close on us. So we don't need to worry too much about rushing out to get to them. So yeah, I think ganking the witch before it can set up any stupid shit is nice, but only if we can kill it this turn. I also in mind kind of like leapfrogging like over y'all, like straight down to stay close to y'all and like set up my nonsense.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think overall my plan would be to disable, because I'm realizing that I can also affect the one of the rail guns as well with this.
Hmm.
But it would just be like disabling and not having reactions. There's no chance that it kills them this turn.
That's fine.
I mean,
Making them suck is good.
sure, go for it.
Okay.
Cringe them.
Then I will take my turn first. I like to think that we we all like land in, like skid a couple feet from the landing, and then there's like we all kind of look cool, but then you just hear on open comms just a shoot, and just sorry.
Oh,
Anyway, let's get to work.
by the way,
Yeah.
because I did say you guys are taking damage, you will be taking the equivalent of whatever 20% of damage is for your mech.
Oh God.
Okay.
Armor ignoring, I assume.
Yeah, ignoring armor, basically AP. So you're just starting off. That's your penalty
Okay.
for landing in hot.
Making me count.
So, wait, were we counting armor or not?
Do not
No,
count armor.
AP.
Going through. Yep.
Okay.
What's 20% of 28?
It's
round down.
Yosh.
So 4.
Six.
Take off 4.
Cool.
no.
No, sorry, round up because it's 2.8.
What is it? It comes out to 5. Yeah.
So
There you go. Yeah.
We'll
5.
We'll say 5. Call it good.
Okay.
Okay. Then for first turn, I roll up. I think this is kind of a before combat thing, but I think it works pretty well. But Cochet does an odd little kind of like prayer silently in their cockpit before each like combat engagement.
Fuck yeah.
And for this one, they kind of are still reciting like the words, but it somehow like affects the like mech, and you see the kind of like sort of dots that are meant to be eyes kind of light up with a kind of golden glow, and I'm gonna immediately use Wandering Nightmare as a full tech action. So I generate a blast 2 zone within sensors, and since my sensors are 10, I sort of counted it, and I think 10 spaces away, I can put a blast 2 area pretty much right in between the witch, and I keep on forgetting the other unit, but pretty much both of them, and I think I don't think blast 2 actually will reach the turret, or is that range 10, or did I miscount severely?
Well, I kind of went this way because I was trying to get in between. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you can put it right there.
Yeah, that was my thing, and then I don't think I actually reached the turret unless you count it being on that like very edge.
So
No, it's
again,
above.
It's 5 high, so you have to climb first. So there's verticality to it.
Well, yeah, I don't know what how much the area covers, considering that it is a tech action. I don't know if it's not like a column or like an orb or anything. It's just
Right. So if you're putting it on
some.
the ground by those guys, it's not going to reach the turret.
Okay, then I'll put it on the ground next to them, since it's
Okay.
that'll just cover the most of them.
You do. There's now a burst 2 zone around these guys, so
Right.
basically it's 1, 2 surrounds
Yeah,
them
so
perfectly.
they can't take reactions, and if they start their turn in it, they have to succeed on a system save and take 2 heat or become slowed until the end of their next turn.
Wow.
And this lasts until I do it again or the scene ends.
Okay, cool beat. Still your turn. I know that was your full tech action,
Yeah.
but would you like to move at all?
I think I'm within. Am I within range 2 of mom?
Yes.
Okay, then I think I'm just gonna
Yeah.
stay exactly where I am, but yeah, just as a piece of flavor, there's something like coming in over comms that doesn't sound like Koshay's voice, but is kind of the like prayer that they were uttering. That's like on open comms, and now for some reason, there's some weird like it's as if a vein of liquid gold was like just kind of in the air like a mirage around that like area. Um, yeah, and
Swag.
they just stay right there, kind of softly saying some kind of words,
The
and that's
liturgic
it.
code.
You know, people used to find Jesus all the time on the prison planet, but what's going on over there?
Yeah.
This is Hex talking. BT dubs.
Uh,
That is a cool flavor.
Koshay just kind of goes,
Yeah.
don't worry, it's whole planet thing, different
Yeah.
cultures and all that.
All right.
Anyway,
Tom is cool with this.
hello.
Dude's fine.
We're gonna start with the assault. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Get around the corner so I can see you guys a little bit better. And knows you're there, but there's a corner in the way. So I don't even know if it can actually shoot any. Let me pull up his stats. Maybe if it'll let me. There we go. Yeah, the speed is 4, is right? Okay, well, he is going to set up Overwatch. And he's going to end his turn. That's that.
Wait.
Who's next?
Oh, that's him? Oh. I could go.
Yeah, I kind of like the leapfrog idea because there's like no cover here, so having defense as we engage sounds like a good
Yeah.
idea.
I give hardcover.
That's
So y'all can
excellent.
hunker down behind me. And yeah, it also is the 2 range. So yeah.
Dang it. If I was in my other one, I'd be very happy because anytime I get cover, I get hard
Fine as hell. Thick as fuck. Alright, alright, I can move 4, so I'm just gonna walk over y'all. I'm gonna keep within range 2 of, let's see. Yeah, that'll be fine. Great. And then for our one quick action, we're gonna set up this, we're gonna unleash Scylla, which gives us a little heat, but that's fine.
Okay.
And for our other quick action, what are my ranges to the enemies? Are you in range 10 of anyone that I want to
definitely the
make
witch.
worse? Okay, that's good. That's good. I like them sucking. Oh wait, are we within 8 of the witch? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we are.
Yeah.
If I knocked it back one, would it still be inside the cloud
Yeah.
of
Oh, yeah.
pain?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's almost in the
okay.
center of it, so you'd have to like move him
Yeah,
closer to us.
it's blast too, so you're good for like a space or 2 for knockback.
Cool. Am I within range 8 of the Ronin? Or actually, what is my range of the Ronin?
Like 13 or something silly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11.
11. Okay. I think I'm gonna skirmish and tag the Ronin with the burst launcher.
Okay,
So we're gonna.
just as a note, I will allow it, but you're shooting through a wall, so he's getting soft cover, basically.
Yeah, it is arc. Yeah. So it's arcing, so it's whatever. Kind of just breaks even there. Cool. Burr. And we're gonna use an ammo case, so it gets knockback 1.
Okay.
And so we are at it's normally accurate, but you said it's -1 to hit for something. So we're gonna be at just D4. Yeah, that's the dice +4 for the grade. Yeet. 19 +4, so that's 23.
That's
I guess
critical.
it just crits. Yeah. Cool. So it's gonna be a big, huge D3 damage here. Oh, actually, on a crit, it becomes impaired until the end of the next turn. Get fucked. Okay,
Nice.
so 2d3,
Yeah.
picking the best.
Hey.
3 damage and 1 heat. And
Woo!
the guy is impaired, and he's knocked back 1.
Okay, where would you like to knock him back to? You can go to this square or this square.
The one further away. Yeah.
This one?
My left, your right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one you're pointing. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's knocked back
Ba-dunk.
and impaired, so he's just all
Correct.
kinds of goofed up.
And that's it for me.
All right, it's one of the enemy's turns. We'll do it with the pyro, I guess, because he's not doing great. So what all is happening? He gets to make a save, yeah.
Yes, system save if he starts his turn there, which he do.
He definitely did. All right, systems on a pyro. If I remember,
Yeah,
it's
he's got to beat a
not
14.
great. Not great. Oh yeah. Okay, so I got to roll a 15 or better. That's a 19. Okay, determined pyro.
Right. Well, nothing happens, but he still can't make reactions while in the zone. But I don't think that's gonna matter.
So he'll go 1, 2 to get out of the zone just barely. And then no one's in range for him, so he is just going to set up his fire break shield.
Oh, it's pyro. Okay.
So at the end of the turn, they create a line 4 energy shield, 4 spaces high, and a free space within line of sight, with at least 1 space adjacent to the pyro. It doesn't block line of sight, but provides soft cover. When an attack is made against the character benefiting from the cover, it misses on a +4. It misses on a +4 on a 1d6. This lasts until the start of the pyro's next turn, or if the pyro moves or is stunned, does not stack with invisible. So he just puts a little line of fire up and says, "I'm ready."
Unless he's stunned, you say. Okay. Noted.
I can fix this.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Yeah, it's weird that doesn't tell me what. That's just an effect. Shield's a quick action, yeah?
What is?
Yeah.
Shields are quick actions, yeah?
Sometimes. Depends on the thing. I'm pretty sure that one is a quick action, though.
Yeah.
But I'll have to check.
Yeah,
I think it should say whether or not it's deployed as a full or quick action in the description of the thing, because I know it's different for NPCs as well.
it does not say either way, which is why.
Then I think it's automatically assumed to be a quick action. Then
Yeah. All right. Anyway, and so it's gonna take its other action and set up Overwatch as well. We're just Overwatching it up.
Oh, I think it says passive. Yeah, I think it says the end of the turn. Yeah, at the end of his turn, he creates that thing. Yeah, no, that's just free. It doesn't cost shit.
All right. Well,
damn.
he's chilling, waiting for y'all.
Makes sense. He's a slow ass fucking tank.
Who is next, friends?
I think
can
the
go.
person furthest from me. Yeah, the blue
I mean,
one.
if I go, I will get right into their face until because otherwise I'll just waste my turn. So like if you have range stuff, go for it, or I will jump right in.
I have range stuff.
Do it.
You can go if
ranged.
you want. If you wanna go.
Then I will. All right. So dying over here. We're
Don't
gonna
do that.
I'm gonna move first, but I'm basically just gonna leapfrog upon me here. Do I have to be adjacent to you, right? For the stuff
Within
to-
2,
Okay, so I will go
because I got House Guard.
I will go 4 of my speed. That way, I'm still within 2 of you, but also closer to the thing. I have a speed of 6 on this bad boy, so I could go faster, but I'm not. And as I do so, I rounded the corner, activating the first man's reaction. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, whew. Okay, I stopped short of the flamethrower, but I did not stop short of the reaction for the machine gunner. So he's going to shoot at me as I round the corner here. Yeah. Pew pew. 7 plus pluses is a whopping 10. 10 misses me. I'm too dodgy for that. They do have reliable 4 at this point.
Yo.
So I'm taking 4 points of ouchie damage, plus the damage we took already earlier. But I get to use my shield, and on this bad boy, I have armor 2, so I only take 2 damage. While I'm here, we all agreed that the witch was bad news, right?
Yes.
So-
I'm also going to shoot that guy that shot you as your action. I'm gonna burst launcher his ass.
Okay.
Same thing. So he is covered. Arcing goes over. He still has benefit of cover though. So yeah, straight
Okay.
roll.
Roll it.
We're also gonna put knockback on this. Yeah, I don't like
Okay.
people being close to things. 11 plus 4 does a
Ooh, 15.
15 hit.
Let's look. Yep, 15 hits.
Cool. So that is just gonna be D3 damage and 1 point of knock. Or D3. It's gonna be 1 damage and 1 heat and knocks him back 1.
Okay. Luckily, he had to burn his reaction to shoot me. Here or here?
Next to the Ronin.
Okay. All right. Well,
Carry on. You may continue your turn.
thank you. Appreciate it. So I am going to just unload with everything I got here, I guess. Unfortunately, I'm not invisible or anything special like that, so I don't get to use my ambush. So I'm going to barrage, and she's going to eat a bolt thrower and 2 hand cannons. I'll save my shotgun for later, because I got to reload everything. Do I want to throw out the autoloader drone to start? No, I'll do that later. I'll save that for later.
Oh, I can drop a drone for your next turn.
Yeah, I have one. I want to try it out eventually. All right, so anyway, starting off with the bolt thrower against her, range 11. Unfortunately, it's only her in the line, but whatever. It's not a line, it's just whatever. Pew pew. That is a 14 plus pluses. We have plus 4, so 18 total. 18 total should hit the witch. Yes, hitting her evade. All right, I'll take that. Everything else that would have failed terribly, but apparently just shooting her was the right choice. So that's 2d6 plus 1d6. 1d6. No negatives, no positives. Yeah. Wow, really good rolls. A total of 5 points of damage. I want to re-roll things. Wham, wham, wham. Okay, well, that's what I do with that. And then I shoot 2 more times. First hand cannon. 10 plus 4 hits barely. And second hand cannon. 1 plus 4 misses terribly. Critical fail. Luckily, that doesn't do anything for Lancers, except for miss. So with the hand cannon, I'm hitting her with a whopping 1d6 all by itself. 4. I almost did as much damage with the hand cannon as I did with the bolt thrower, and that is upsetting. So a total of 9 points of damage to our Witchity Witch. I'm truly tempted to take my overdrive and shoot her with a shotgun too, because that would be funny. But I'll hold off for now. Next. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
Enemy.
One of the bad people then, yeah.
It's the Ronin? Yeah, it's the Ronin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he can't get to anyone, luckily for me. But that doesn't stop him from saying, say hello to my shotgun. Except for he doesn't have a shotgun, so we're good. He does have a range too, so he will barely just miss me. And instead, he will activate his Overwatch. So he is set up for if we get too close, we get the schwack. Next.
You do like getting schwacked.
Do not
That's me.
Kafka.
It's me. How much? How many spaces between me and the witch or Ronin?
So the Ronin from you is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 11, 12, 13, 14. So 13 and 14, respectively.
Mm,
There's
that's a
also
shame.
still the Wandering Nightmares that's on the Witch right now, which will affect you if you go into it.
Ah, good enough.
It's okay. Damn, that's unfortunate. I'm barely like I can move 11 without what's the dash? I forgot. For gore.
Boosting?
Yeah. Boost. Yeah.
Boost. Yeah. Um you said it's 12, right, to get to him.
13 and 14.
13. Okay, I guess I'm boosting. I'm standing I'm getting in melee with the witch, between the witch and the Ronin. In melee with the witch.
Okay, so as soon as you go through the square there, you activate two people's attacks. 1, 2,
Go
3,
for it.
4, 5. So the Flame Boy hits you, and the Ronin.
Wait, the flame. I can definitely go around the flame boy. No? Oh,
not
okay.
if you
Radiant
land there.
5. Never mind. Never mind. Does it go through its own shield?
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
Go for it. I am invisible against the first attack.
Okay, that's important. I'm going to say the Ronin attacks first because he is closer.
Sure.
So he takes a swing with his sword, and it's a nice nice roll here. Maybe and an accuracy. Oh, he uber crits.
F.
Serious F for these guys. So on.
But he didn't miss, right? Invisibility.
Oh yeah. Sorry, let me roll that. Do you want odds or evens for invisibility?
Odds. I don't know.
All right, odds he hits you, evens he misses.
He's still impaired, by the way. Oh, sorry, no. He moved after that. Never mind. Continue. Carry on.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was just for his turn, right?
Yeah. It's till the end of his next turn. I forgot I did that first. Go ahead. I forget.
Anyway, the swing might miss anyway. Odd. All right, so it went through. So you take a crit. So let me get back to this thing. So at T3, he makes 3 attacks at a time. So that was attack number 1. Here comes attack number 2.
I don't think you can overwatch. Like he overwatches 3 attacks. Are you sure?
That's just his ability for the thing. It's one attack essentially with this character.
Okay.
He's not making 3 quick actions. It's a single quick action. Gets 3 attacks, and that's just his tier 3 ability.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, yeah, because T2 lets him do it twice. T3 does 3. Anyway, second attack. 4, 14 plus 6. Crits as well, and last but not least, 19 plus 4 plus, yeah, okay. So, you take 3 crits, which is 6 points of damage just from the swords, and then I gotta roll 3d6. So
after the first one, I'll use a reaction to teleport and go in. Can I do reactions during that?
Yeah.
I don't see why not. That would avoid the other 2 schwacks.
Okay, if that's so, after the second one, I will teleport.
Okay.
Behind the witch, if it's like helps to avoid. Right in melee with witch, but behind it, yeah. And if it gives me
personnel, kid.
First, gives me soft cover, and second, I re-invisibility.
And just let it be known, because now you're in Wandering Nightmares, you can't take any more reactions. And if you start your
It's fine.
turn there, it'll be fucked up. which
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna turn it off on my turn if that's.
No,
or
no,
wait,
it's
I guess
okay.
I would
I'll
have
just
to do it again. Shit.
Okay,
It's
so
okay. It's okay. I'll just move out of it, and I have a lot of movement speed left.
so you'll still take 12 points
See.
of damage from that initial attack then,
Yeah, for sure.
but you will miss the
12
other 2
points from
swings.
the one attack.
Yeah, it does 6, and I rolled a 6 on my first die.
That's like 2 structures from one Overwatch is gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay. I have 4 HP left.
The tier 3 Ronins are dirty, y'all. There's a reason I
They
only
are.
threw 4 Yahoos at you.
Can't sleep on 'em.
None of these are nice. All
Yeah, they'll
right.
fuck you up.
Anyway, so that's that. The Pyro now gets to go and activate his Overwatch.
I bullshit. I'm gonna crawl rifle the Ronin.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a straight roll. No, they're fucking us here. Bizarrely. 19 plus 4. 23. So that's gonna be some modest quantity of damage. It's not a lot. I think it's just D6, so 2 pick the highest.
Okay.
2 damage. But now if he does anything, we're gonna smack him around. Am I still within range 2 of the person who hasn't gone yet? No, the Lich has gone. But am I within 2 of the Lich back there?
The Witch has not gone yet. No.
Or no, is it our friend, the Lich?
Oh,
Lich.
he's not a
Lich
Lich.
have the one Lich. I have a Manticore with one Lich, but yeah, that was a Lich power that I used. But
I have a skirmish 2 that I can move off of that. Is it possible to shuffle in such a way that I'm within range of both green and yellow there, green and gold? Rotate my base in such a manner?
Huh?
Yeah, as long as I'm within range 2 of both of them, I'm happy.
Essentially, that's
think-
how you can go there.
Cool.
I have a crazy idea.
Okay, so
That's
flamethrower. Advantage on the flamethrowers. He's also going to hit the Witch because it's a cone 5 and it's all creatures in the cone. So
We
that's
love
nice.
that.
All right, +1 to this attack, which seems really underpowered for a tier 3. Let me make sure it's on the right setting really quick. That would be why it's underpowered. Never mind. Way better than that. +3 to attack. There we go. 16 total. That hits the Witch. Vlad, are you still alive?
I think Vlad is gone.
I'm
Oh,
back.
oh,
But again,
does a 16 hit you?
no,
it's separate rolls for each person.
16 misses.
Okay. And a critical on the Witch, like natural 20, which does nothing special for her, unfortunately.
Yeah.
She just takes 5 burn damage.
Oof.
Burn, baby, burn.
And that was his reaction, so no more for him.
Okay. Okay. Let's start unloading.
Yeah,
How is the
I
Witch
was gonna say she's not looking great. She's hurt.
Okay. I'll start with integrated hand cannon. That's a natural 20.
Good God.
Easy.
That is 5 damage.
Okay, still standing, but barely.
Then we will do an integrated sword. The ankled sword, which has 2 difficulty, but has +3 more difficult, 3 accuracy, so 1 accuracy. That is a low roll, but how much bonus we have? Flat 4, right?
4. Yep.
So that's 8 plus it's 13.
13 misses barely.
F. Then we will shoot another hand cannon.
Okay.
As a skirmish. That is 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay.
You can roll. You'll do more than 1 damage, yeah?
Yeah, I did 6.
She's super dead.
Yeah. Get the fuck
go.
out of here.
Then, since it's still my turn,
Mhm.
I'm going to throw a knife at the pyro.
Okie dokie.
And doing so, I will fly a little bit and move behind it. So I like behind the wall, right? I have the hunter thingy for it. Just free spaces, just down, you know.
So
Yeah. Um. Hmm. Yeah, it's fine. I'm throwing a knife. It has like million accuracy. That it's a crit. Crit makes me able to teleport. That's 2 damage from the knife, just 2. But I will teleport in melee with it, just behind it, even further from the Ronin to spaces. Yep.
Mhm.
I'll overheat, overcharge,
okay.
do one more skirmish, and I'll shoot him with my Caliban. I'll do. I think I have only one. I have +2 accuracy, so I can. Yeah. So it's. I'll do both barrels probably. Yeah. Um. So that is 14 to hit.
14 to hit the pyro.
Yeah.
Got him. They got jacked in this
Nice.
barbade.
That is a horrible roll, but still, 6 plus 4, 10 damage.
Nice.
Um,
Not a horrible roll.
I mean, it's 3d6 plus 4, so it's a bad roll.
Oh damn, that's
Um,
unfortunate.
that's okay. And I think he's knocked back. Yeah, knocked back 4. Are you guys
Oh.
okay with this guy?
Yeah, that's fine. Bring
If
him
the
over
ninja
here.
shit
Let's
you.
fucking go.
Yeah,
Get
I
it.
kind of want to make some space in between me and other people, and
Yeah.
so he gets a knockback 4.
It gets him on the other side of this wall, which is great because of
Yeah.
his firewall.
Yeah. So, yeah, and that's it. That's it for me.
Okay, so you are how much knockback? Sorry.
4.
Okay. 4 knockback. And did it do any extra damage, or was that just from your regular attack?
No, it's just 10 damage from
Okay.
attack.
Is it 4?
Yeah.
God
Uh,
dang! You just ninja kicked that. That's farther than he could move on his own. That's double his
Yes.
speed. He's flying. There's a big
That doesn't
man.
that doesn't trigger Overwatch, right?
No.
No, force movement does not trigger Overwatch. They have to
Damn.
move.
So
Okay,
sad.
I got my battle master die. I got everything. That's it for my turn. I'm
Cool.
not invisible.
What a fucking turn.
Right? I mean, to be fair, he got goosed by the.
I
Ronin.
got if I did, I got like half of my HP in one attack, dude.
Uh-huh.
Could you imagine if all 3 of those hit?
It's like 2 structures.
Yeah, he's scary as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. With that, because it
I have
was.
like I have invisibility, the highest evasion you can get in the game, and still get like shit on.
Look, man, I don't control the dice for invisibility. I'm sorry. All right, so because I feel your pain. All my invisible mechs get fucked up for no good reason too. I'm invisible means nothing to me, Jack Wagon. Top of the order. The witch would have went, but she's dead. So there's now more of you than there are of them. You have the numeric advantage.
I have
Word.
another idea.
I am willing to hear it out. However, I would really, 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 really like to stun and jam this Ronin and this Pyro Whirler right in front of us.
Yeah,
go for it.
my only it hinges on question of would you like the Ronin to be immediately adjacent to you?
I wouldn't like to do that right before. Like, I literally have a move that says everyone nearby can might get jammed and like, yeah, it's just I literally have like a burst stick and pop that'll just make them jammed on like agility or system saves and stuff. I'd like
well,
to make them suck.
Yeah, I could attempt to put them right next to you. I don't know how. I think it would
Okay.
work fine on the Ronin if I don't roll like shit. And then I could either try to 1v1 the assault or try to stun the Ronin.
Would it like disable the Ronin if you drag him next to us, or would it just
No,
move him
just
next?
you like it's just whether or not, because I could essentially put him in the little nook um so that everyone has cover from him and you are like fight. It's really just whether or not you want me to put him next to you so that he's probably going to be attacking you as a target rather than anyone else. And
I'd
it would
rather-
also help move me.
I'd rather just activate
Um,
my thing that says he doesn't get to attack.
Yeah.
Then that also sounds good to me. And then I'll find some other fucked up ways to move. But I might enact the same plan against the assault and just plop him next to you if that's fine. But I'm down to say that for another turn because I also really like the idea of the Ronin not being able to attack.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go for here. Yeah. So I'm going to basic walk my 4 so that my base is nestled up against the green robot. And then I'm gonna activate my stun crown to hit that Ronin and the pyro.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah. So just put me. I'm trying to remember how to describe the orientation. I'll end up one space away from both the pyro and the Ronin, which is closer than I need to be by like being adjacent to my friends. Yes, like
moving
so.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and like one up there, so like the green one is like nestled right into the nook of my little triple base there. Like rotate me a little. Yeah, tuck me in.
Okay.
Perfect. Yep, that's where we're gonna pop it. Okay.
We're spooning hardcore.
Uh-huh.
We're real
Mama's
close.
always
go.
the big spoon.
Not,
Let's
All right.
go.
not in this position.
Stun crown activated. So, those two make a agility save or they're jammed, and a system save or they're impaired.
Okay, so 2 saves.
Flashy flash, right. That's a great
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, so
And you have discussed in save this year, right?
Yep, 18.
Oh jeez. Yeah, there we go. One rolled a 19 and the other rolled a 6. So assault rolled the 6, or pyro rolled the 19 because he is the saver apparently. And then for the second set,
Yep, systems.
this time the assault rolled the 19 and the pyro rolled a 4. So the pyro is impaired and the assault is jammed, right? I've heard that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. I think now I'm just gonna activate my Scylla again. Oh, in my class feature, whatever it's fucking called, the core system, I think. The first time someone fails a save, they also take 2 heat, so I'll put on the pyro.
Okay.
Um,
Pyro, well,
yeah.
I guess he can take heat. He just can't take burn.
Yeah. He takes heat.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. And I'm gonna pop. Yeah, I'm gonna unleash Scylla again. So I'll go up to 4, heat, and that's it for me.
Okay, it's the enemy's turn. So we're gonna start with the assault. Because he's right there. Sorry,
That's- you mean-
that's the Ronin, not the assault.
The Ronin. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello.
Hello. Oh, he walked into my Overwatch range. Baka.
He started the movement outside of it, so I think he's
I
fine.
have Vanguard 3. If he walks into it, I get to clap at him.
Oh, look at him,
Bro.
the blaster.
Yeah, get crawl rifled, idiot. Here we go. This is a plus an accuracy because he's within 3. Yeah. That's not a lot. 3 plus 2 plus 4. I don't think that hits.
No.
I'm trying to count.
It's 10 total.
Yeah, okay. No.
No,
F.
9 total.
9 total. Yeah, no, that doesn't. I don't think that hits him.
It misses, yeah.
Carry on.
He goes, well, that was rude.
Pew.
He would get closer, but you're too far away. So instead, he's just going to shoot you because you shot at him, and that seems like something an assault would do, right? Oh, 19 plus 3.
Rolls invisibility because I moved. Invisible against the first stagger time mush move.
Do you want honor even?
Oh, I always like evens. Evens never betray me.
Okay, so if I roll even, it hits you.
Oh no, evens are good.
Okay,
If I roll even, I'm fine.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Evens are safe. We'll just make that forever from now on in invisibility.
Sure.
Evens miss.
Yeah.
Evens hit.
Yeah.
It'll make life easy.
Yeah.
You are betrayed. That's a 5.
Oh my god, it's impossible. Okay. Ow.
Uh,
How can this be?
How can this be?
you take 10 points of pew pew damage.
Okay, arm piercing or regular?
It looks to be regular.
Okay, cool. So I'll take 9. Cool. I'm at 14. And I'll shoot him with my Vorpal gun. Get snicker snacked, idiot. This is a straight roll. Yep. D20 plus 4. Yeah. 15 plus 4. So that, I assume it's a hit. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. 2d6 damage.
All right. So before you roll damage, he's going to activate his hunker down as his reaction.
Okay. So that's 8 coming through on him.
Okay. He's alive.
Mhm.
Next. That was his turn. Oh, right.
That was his turn. Yeah.
That was the enemy's.
You wouldn't know.
Who's next on our side? So we just had you go, so it's now between Gold, me, or the hidden boy in the corner.
Any of y'all. If one of y'all could fuck up this pyro while it's exposed, that'd be swell.
I mean,
Uh,
I'm right here, and I have a shotgun. I can answer
Please.
that. I can answer that.
By
question.
all means.
So
Send him to the Shadow Realm.
As my bonus action or free action or whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna activate my autoloader. And so I'll have a little drone, and I will mark said little drone with a handy dandy hex. If I can pull it out of the box here, sorry. Here's my handy dandy drone. It's got a QR code that's half cut off. I'm just gonna have it laying next to me. Yeah. Once per round, one character adjacent may reload a loading weapon as a quick action. It deactivates at the end of the turn. Scene. So I've deployed it. Woo! And it's out. And I'm gonna actually use my other quick action to shoot my shotgun. Or do I have it load? The real question. I'm actually gonna have it load for me, so my heavy bolter is loaded, and as a free action, I get to activate my Mjolnir. So, pew pew.
Nice.
Range 8. He's in my threat zone, which doesn't do anything special for me, unfortunately, but whatever. Let's roll my dice and not the enemy dice. Not that enemy dice has been fucking killing it tonight. 18 plus 4, so total of critical, which means nothing for this. Oh, it would be super cool. No, it wouldn't. Never mind. It's just straight up 4, but that's okay. He had 2 hit points left.
Nice.
So he did.
Yeah, the pyro could have been really bad. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's my turn. That's 2. I guess I can move technically.
You could. That's a good spot, though.
I feel safe here. You're in
Yeah,
the
you
right.
should. I'm very, very cuddly.
And since I shot the thing out, it doesn't auto load my 2 other guns, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it.
Damn.
that's all I can do. I did my 2 quick actions and I'm not moving. So
Mhm.
next is the enemies. Would have been the pyro, but he's dead. So it's the Ronin's turn, who is impaired, meaning he has a -1. Apama, you're in his strike zone, so he's just gonna take
Huh?
his swings at you.
How dare. I'll teach him the error of his fucking ways.
3 slashes because it's all 1 quick action. All right. I need. So his inaccuracy cancels out his accuracy. So straight up rolls. 16 to hit.
Definitely hits.
20 something to hit. So a critical and a 9 to hit.
Uh-huh. Okay, so after his first one, shocker, I have lots of bullshit.
Okay.
He's
So-
going to trigger. Yeah, so the first one hits and clocks me. So how much do I take from that?
Take 6 minus
Yeah.
your armor.
Yeah, so 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Now my nonsense. So he has to make a hull save or he's knocked prone. From my crawl rifle reeling in.
I rolled a d6, not a d20.
That would be more difficult to pass on. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. DC 18 hull save.
That doesn't stop his natural 20.
Easy. My other thing, we're unleashing Scylla, so we are going to shoot him with something.
So for
What
Flare, as you're doing your other rolls, you try to activate the thing, and you notice that he just cut straight through it with that first swing.
Nani?
Nani?
That's fine. Yeah, we're gonna shoot the burst launcher. Yeah, we're not the burst launcher, the crawl rifle. We're gonna do that one. So this is going to be D20 with 1 accuracy because he's close. Yeah, that's 16 plus 2 plus 4, so that's a crit.
That's crit.
Big D6 halved because Syl only does half damage. 1 whole damage. More importantly, I have Skirmisher, which lets me move 2 when I make that skirmish. So go ahead and move me a couple spots away, kind of underneath the green, or above the green bot to your perspective. Like to your left. Your other left. Like further away from the Ronin as far as possible, 2 spaces.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, then he will just follow you and continue his attacks.
Mhm.
So I've already rolled them. So the first one was a critical.
Yep. And the second one I'll be invisible into since I moved.
Okay. Let me roll for that. You're betrayed by my dice again, 7.
Never. That's impossible. Okay.
I mean, it's a 50-50 on this one. I'm sorry. I'm using a
It's
D10 if it makes you feel better.
I don't know. I've never been betrayed by evens. It's never happened. Never once.
Right.
Not in
right.
living
So,
memory.
sorry, let me roll my D6 to see if that one hits. So you take 8 points of damage from the one that crit, and then last but not least, you're no longer invisible, right?
No.
Okay. I already wrote this. Never mind. It was a total of 9. Did 9 hit?
9 does hit.
Wow. Okay. Well, then you take 6.
Damn, that'll structure me.
Oh,
Fuck.
I have
Can always
I guess
brace, right?
Yeah, I could just brace, which fucking sucks. Yeah, we'll
we can
brace.
probably finish them before if you like did the don't go.
Can you brace though as a reaction?
Oh no, I'm out of reactions. Fuck my holes. That was both my reactions.
Wait, you used 2 already?
Yeah. Well, I
Oh,
tried
God.
to knock him prone and stuff, but it didn't work. He nat 20 through my shit.
Twice.
Damn.
Fucking-
Yeah,
I changed
that's
dice.
incredible.
So like, what's it?
Ah,
It's
man,
the
that
same
feels
ones.
bad. If any of my invisibilities worked, or if we got prone, or any of that worked, I'd be fine here. Damn. All right, structured. For how much damage is it? 6
For the last
from
one,
that
yeah.
last hit.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So they only get to roll the extra damage if they crit,
Yeah.
but he has
Cool.
a +6 to his hit. So.
God.
Yeah.
Okay. D6 for structure result. 6. I'll look. Which
No,
is
6
the
is good.
glancing blow?
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
good. That just means
So
you
that's
stabilize.
just Okay, cool.
You are just impaired for this next round or whatever.
Oh, I have an NHP, so I got on a 1 here. I cascade on the D20. 7, we're okay.
Woo!
All right. And I lose my armor because that's how we said that worked.
Oh,
Fucking dirty. Sorry, y'all. All right.
fun.
That was the
Someone
Ronin's
please kill
turn.
this thing.
That was the Ronin's turn. And actually,
Critting through that fucking impairing too. God, that's so sad. All right.
especially because he has
Go for it, golden boy.
golden.
Yeah, please.
Should I try to take care of the
Please,
Ronin? Because that
please
seems like
end this
priority number
Ronin.
uno.
Yes, please
Okay.
kill.
you
Uh,
go,
I
and
will-
I can clear, like, finish off.
I will try my fucking damnedest here.
Would you like to move
Okay.
closer, or you can where you're at?
Oh, absolutely. Here's my grand plan. Let's see. I'm pretty far away from this guy, but I think I can. The issue is that my plan of shooting him doesn't work since I have to shoot through allies.
That's fine. Allies don't give
Shooting
cover.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah,
very
ball.
good.
But they
Then
do get hit by attacks if it's like a line or something.
Yeah, if it's like a line, yeah, but
it's not a line.
Okay,
This is
okay.
just a real ass gun. Okay.
if you did hit us
Let's see.
at the line, I would have to shoot you in response. That's just the rules. Sorry.
Just the rules. It happens.
I don't make the
Okay.
rules. It's my HP. I'm not doing it. Yeah.
Okay.
Why did we structure our allies this combat? Because you shot me. Oh, okay. I guess it's fine.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
Cool. Then I'm not really sure how many space. Hold on. I'm gonna quickly try to count how many spaces I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm exactly 8 away if my counting's correct.
That looks right.
Okay. So then I am going to. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to move. Like 4 kind of towards the green guy, but down, trying to like get as close to the Ronin as I can.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just
Literally 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 right behind me.
and then I am going to try to shoot him with my assault cannon, just a regular skirmish.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Okay,
Roll high.
it's a natural 1.
That's
Yikes.
the opposite.
Bruh.
Luckily, nothing
yeah.
terrible happens. You just miss bad.
Yep, that's fine. It's a little sad, but it's okay because I have what's the talent called? Lockbreaker. So I just get to move an extra 2 spaces, and I'm gonna go just
Nice.
around him so that I'm adjacent, just
So-
right next to the green mech if I can.
So just 3,
Yeah.
basically. Okay.
Excellent. And then because I made an attack, I get to make an attack with my segment knife as a free action.
Fantastic.
Because I've got my fancy schmancy things. Okay. There's okay. I've got a plan. So okay, free attack. Let's sort that at first. Free attack. Okay, 14.
Okay.
Was that a hit? Sorry.
14 misses. Sorry.
14 misses. Oh, that's so sad again. Fuck. Okay. I so sad. Then I am going to hit this guy with a tech action then, because he's deciding to be a piece of shit. I'm going to show him what for. Yeah, so I'm going to quick tech invade.
Okay.
Uh
Roll it.
There we fucking go. I crit with a 22. Not that it matters, but yeah, great. Okay, so I am going to so yeah, I kind of want this guy to. I don't now. I don't know if I'm gonna kill him since I missed 2 attacks. So I'm gonna go with the safest option here, and I'm going to do smite. So first of all, he takes 2 heat, just automatically because I hit the invade.
Okay.
Then I'm going to do smite. So I take
Mm.
I take some energy damage here.
Okay.
But that's fine. I only take 1 damage, and he has to make a system save or become stunned.
All right. He'll probably get some.
Trying to be a 14.
14. So I gotta roll 15 or higher. 4.
Okay, excellent.
Yay.
Okay, so he is stunned. Excellent. I don't know how to do this on that. Yeah, okay, but now that he is stunned, I have the core bonus, the lesson of thinking tomorrow's thought, which means when I hit a tech action, my next melee attack gains +1 accuracy, and its damage can't be reduced in any way. So I'm going to overcharge.
Okay.
And that is 1 heat, which also means that my passive charged exoskeleton, once around, I take heat, which means I deal 2 armor-piercing energy damage to a character within range 3, and I'm just doing the Ronin,
Okay.
because that's my only target.
Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And then... yeah,
I would have to shoot you.
so I'll kill you. And then... I am going to, with my overcharge, make another skirmish, but this time with my nanocarbon sword.
Okay. Make your attack with your nanocarbon sword.
Murder.
Oh god. Okay, I got a 7.
Including your accuracy?
Accuracy.
Oh wait.
He's
Okay,
accuracy.
so 7. I didn't do my accuracy, but with that, it makes it an 11.
Woo! Not even close.
Oh wait, he's stunned.
Dang.
His evasion's dog shit.
Yeah, he's evasion.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it's 5.
Yeah, his evasion's fucking 5.
That's how
Oh,
it's
Slices it up.
Excellent. Great.
So,
Huh. I
the
was
7,
like,
the 7 was good then. The 11 was
Oh.
even better.
Amazing. Wow, that's actually such a swag fucking combo. Stun into just like you know, just like
Yeah.
make them hold still
Yeah,
and
and then-
slice the hell
yeah,
out
I
of
killed
their
him.
standing still.
I think it's
so it
at
is-
this level it's
it's-
impossible to miss actually.
That's
it's
awesome.
yeah, that's 9 damage too.
Ooh, solid schwack. With the damage he's taken before, he is still standing, but he is hurt.
That's fine because he's stunned. So
Yeah.
that's like
Should finish.
that was. I was like, gonna try to kill him, and then miss some attacks. And what can you do?
Yep.
It
So,
happens.
but yeah,
Still
okay.
nice. Still nice.
All right.
But that's literally everything I could have possibly done on my turn. I think.
That was
that's
great.
Great, yeah. All right. Our 4th member, Vlad.
Yeah, coming in. So I'll
Would you say
actually
that you are?
I'm coming in.
exactly, yeah. I will actually go in melee with the assault.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
One. So
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Yeah, still within range 3, right, of the guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so let's start. I'll start with a free attack with my sword. That is 17.
17 hits.
I will make it a critical with my once per scene power.
Okay. Yep,
And since it's a
7
critical-
bullets, hell yeah.
Yeah, and since it's a critical, it reloads all of my ranged weapons that I haven't
That's
used.
awesome.
So
Hell
all
yeah.
of them. And they are like roll and chamber stuff, so a lot of damage. But it's a critical, so that's 4 plus 3, 7 damage with the sword.
Okay. He's already used his reaction to hunker down from other damage, so he can't do it
Right.
again.
Oh my god.
Free. I'll use. Since I reloaded my shotgun,
Yep. There
it's
it is.
automatically hits for 5 kinetic because of retraction of a barrel.
Oh, so it's okay. So it's different than the shotgun I have.
Yeah, it's cannibal. It's like the one I somehow bought.
Oh,
Okay,
also
fair
Uh,
enough.
one minor note is that I just mostly saying this out loud to remind me I have an accuracy against the next ranged attack I make against this guy because of Storm of Violence. But
Mhm.
Okay.
that's just I'm making sure that I remember it this time because that didn't come up like once last combat.
I'll remind you.
Fair enough. Also, don't
All
forget
right.
you're sick.
Oh right, I am sick.
Oh, oh,
I
right.
have a cold. I have to
Let's
take up my
see.
tissues.
The first attack he made was the tech one, so that was
Right.
fine. The next one, I guess he wouldn't have had accuracy on the next one. It would have canceled out,
Yeah.
which was fine.
So
You
it
only
was a 7
you
because
got
it
your
was 5.
7.
Then.
Doesn't matter. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good. I'm not stressing
Yeah.
about it. I'm just reminding you.
Yeah. Noted. But carry
Okay.
on critting this man. Send him to
Yeah,
hell.
critting. I'll do a free action on the Ronin. Free
Okay.
shot with my hand cannon.
Mhm.
That's a horrible roll, though to accuracy. That's a 6 plus 5 plus 4, 10, so 13. I think it
He
misses,
is
right?
stunned, so he only has 5.
Oh, let's go. That is 6 damage from hand cannon.
Yay!
I... Then we will barrage.
Jesus.
Wait. You
uh,
mean you mean skirmish, right? Because you're already.
no, barrage.
Oh
It
God!
was free attack.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, because that was just uncle, and then you're
It was uncle and
integrated.
integrated weapon. Yeah.
You haven't even taken an action yet. That's absurd.
That is really absurd.
That's
Um,
amazing.
I'll do a shotgun, which is a crit. Okay, I need the fourth d6.
DM shaking his head over here. I know you can't see my face, but shaking my head.
Yeah, 4, 9, 9, 15, 19. Holy, that's the most damage I've done in the game in one attack.
How much? 19?
19. Yeah.
Good night.
Good
Jesus.
night.
I just want to point out the assault has a 21 health at tier 3, so like, gosh dang, 19. That's okay. Waylon does
Yeah.
That's
dumb
wild.
amounts of damage like that all the time.
No, that's swag as fuck. I love that. I don't do any damage. I do like my best
You
damage is
mommy,
rolling a 6
you
on my
protect this
d6.
class.
But you stun everybody,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then
it's so good.
you hit everyone 17 times on their turn.
I do love
Yeah.
taking turns other people's turns.
Excuse me, stop at the moment. I would like to do something.
I would like to do 28 things. Please
Pardon.
calm
Yes.
down. Did that burn up all your reactions? No, I still got 4 more.
No.
Gorgon, baby.
I love this.
Okay,
Anyway,
so you guys have taken out this squad that was guarding them currently. The cannons are still up. We are still going to act as if this is combat, but we are at the 2.5 hour mark. Would you guys like to take a 5-minute potty break?
yes, and I might need to go soon anyway.
Okay, so we're going to take a 5-minute potty break, come back, figure out if you need to go or not, and then we'll continue on.
Yeah.
Alright. BRB.
Mhm.
Sounds good.
Yeah. If I'm not back, assume the worst.
Okay. Death is also a possibility, It's fine.
Okay, I realized that I didn't have my mic on, and I've been talking for the last 30 seconds. Uh, so, my bad.
Happens.
Anyway, was saying I had to go give the wife tell her I love her and whatnot. Now I'm back and ready to go. So, we're waiting on Snail because they are still on the mutes.
Mm.
So we will wait till they return, and then we will continue with the mission. If they have to dip, then cool beans. If not, we will move on. But they don't necessarily have to be here for this part that we're doing right now. So, what do you guys want to do? Again, you guys are still technically in turn combat. What are your thoughts?
I mean,
I mean, I
next
would like
step
to
is
stabilize definitely.
Okay, stabilize. You have time to do that. Everyone can stabilize if they need to.
I think I'm good. I think I'm trying to move towards the railguns, and maybe is there a way to get up the wall without climbing, or the building? I mean,
So there's another building that you could climb up there, and then you'd be a couple levels higher, but you wouldn't be equal to them. What are you trying to do? What is the thought?
I'm just trying to get up so that it's not awkward shooting at the railguns from here.
Yeah, you again climbing up on this building on this side would make it higher, so it's less awkward. But it'd be almost as easy to just climb up the walls and get up next to them and cause havoc.
All right, then I'm just gonna get up next to him because I have a lot of melee as well as ranged. So,
Okay. So, what's your speed?
it is 4, so I'm probably not gonna be able to do it like this
Okay, so
turn.
you're
I'm trying
able.
to boost, but
So without boosting, if you're just moving 4, this because you want to stabilize this turn, right?
no, I'm actually good to not
Okay.
stabilize.
So then you can boost up if you would like and climb up 4 and kind of just be hanging into the side of the building. 4 up.
Yeah, well, I'll be clinging to the side of the wall.
All right, you're 4 up. I'll make a little. You'll get a little dice next to you to symbolize that. How's that make you feel?
It makes me feel like I'm 4.
Yeah.
I'm really feeling a numerical value kind of situation going on.
Good, good. Vlad, what would you like to do on your turn? You said you want to stabilize, right?
Yeah, I will move up and stabilize.
All right, you do
I
so.
have 8 speed.
You have 8 speed, so you're on the roof. You're like party time.
I mean, I'll move closer to the other one just because. Yeah,
You want to go to farther this side?
golden.
So
Yeah,
it's 5 up, and then you can move 3, 1, 2, 3. It's basically the same spot. There you go.
yeah.
All right. Me, I don't need to stabilize either, so I can move my full 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to the wall. 2 up, and then I'll boost for another 4, so I'm gonna be right here. And then my little flying loader drone. I don't know what its speed is my issue. If we look at my character sheet, scroll all the way down to loader drone here.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Drones. I don't know if the little drone has speed. I think by default they don't.
By default, drones can't take actions or moves. If they do have an action or movement, they act on their user's turn. So it just stays there.
Yep, that's kind of what the Drone Commander 1 is really good for. Is that it lets you shuffle them around.
Oh man, where I need someone with the drone powers apparently because I won't be able
Yeah.
to move that thing. That's super dumb.
Yeah, and I have Drone Commander, but I can't move yours. I don't control your drone.
Oh. All right. Well, I think that means I just need to get rid of this autoloader drone and get better equipment. But that's okay. Neither here nor there. So,
So what's going on? Are we just
we're about to fuck up the cannons.
working on these things? I actually don't need to stabilize, because you can't stabilize to get a structure back, and that's kind of, and otherwise I'm at full health. So
Then you're good.
I might as well just trundle on over. I guess I'll just walk normally, and then just barrage, shoot a
It'll almost be
harpoon at one thing and then the burst launcher the other one, I guess.
Okay, so do you want to get nice and close, or you're gonna kind of like
Or
stand
I
in
guess
front of the door? Or
question:
what's the thought?
Are we disabling these and taking them over, or are we just blowing them the fuck up?
So I think the easiest option would be to blow them up, but it's always nice to save equipment for later.
Or
But that's our assignment is to disable them, so it's up to you. As a character, what would you do to robot things that don't have feelings?
just destroy them, irrelevant.
Okay.
Only keep them alive if it's some sort of like if the tactical strategic people say that's preferable. She doesn't have a strong opinion on the strategy shit either way. Whatever the strategy shit people say about these things goes.
God, we're just like fucking crawling up the like this must look so terrifying to like any online. We're just like scaling the fucking walls.
Yeah. So are we just blowing these up?
Yeah, roll your attacks if you have
People?
attacks to make.
Oh no, I'm checking with the group. Are we cool with just blowing these up, or do you want to catch them and stuff?
Coach is just like, do we really need the extra firepower? I mean, we're kind of we kind of kick ass.
Yeah, I'm kind of more worried about some other team coming in here afterwards and like unhacking them later. You know, well we moved on. So yeah, I think just destroy them.
Better
Okay.
safe than sorry. And
Yeah.
I try to make a shotgun pumping thing, but it's
Uh-huh.
on my sword.
You cut your hand for 17 points of damage. Exploding.
Ah, fuck, fuck.
Cool. Yeah, I'm shooting this thing. Burst launcher for a little bit of damage. 7 plus. I guess it's accurate. 7 plus 1. Sorry, 8. So 12 total to hit.
Hits.
For a big 1 damage and 1 heat. The grapple gun for 19 to hit and d6 damage. 1 damage.
Woo.
So a total of big 3 damage out of me. Or sorry, 2 damage, 1 heat out of me.
I don't know how to tell you this, but it's still standing, even after all the pummeling.
Holy
into it.
shit, this.
Impossible.
What the fuck is this difficulty,
What are these
dude?
made out of? And otherwise, she'll use her basic move to kind of just keep up with the group. She doesn't like getting left behind.
Okay. You have 4, right? 1, 2, 3,
4,
4.
yeah.
So you're at the edge of the building as well. My drone is over here just fucking off. I'm going to, for narrative purposes, so I don't forget about it. I'm just going to pull it off the board. So, top of the order. There's no enemies going, so back to Goldie.
Goldie.
Would you like to
All right.
finish your movement up?
Yeah.
Okay, you have
Using-
up, and then you have 2, so I assume you're not going to want to stand on top of my character and go like there.
No, yeah, I'm gonna just try to get to free space.
Okay, you're there.
Accurized.
Yeah, and then trying to get to just trying to destroy these. So
Okay.
there's no immediate enemies, but I think still it's good to. I'm gonna just right now. I'm gonna use a quick action to spin up my assault cannon, so
Okay.
it starts revving up, and then I'm actually just going to unload point blank because I don't suffer any penalties from being engaged. So I just fucking.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and I just gained a heat from spinning up the weapon, so 2 AP energy damage to the thing immediately, and then I skirmish.
Yeah.
That is a 24, so I crit.
Got him.
Okay, and then that is 5 kinetic damage.
Wow. Five full things. Yeah, yep. Still alive.
Yeah, then I'm not gonna spend overcharge or anything because I don't think it's worth it.
Okay. You're right. It's not. Next up is me or anyone else because you were the first one. Who you picking to do next?
Let's go with Let's go with you just because you're right there, and I think we can destroy it real fast.
Okay, so I'm going
Get it
to
done
hit
quick.
it with the big boom stick that I have, my bolt thrower.
Monk.
And since I reloaded it recently, it will activate my Roland chamber. So this attack deals an extra 1d6 explosive damage. And since this thing won't have a thing, it's whatever. But it'll be 4d6 instead of 2d6 now. If I hit. Big surprise, I hit. Actually, for funsies, for the ammo case, I guess I don't really need to do anything that's going to be helpful. Never mind. That wasn't a terrible roll. If I was playing Yahtzee, I'd be really happy. Let's see here. 18 whole points of damage. Yeah, this little turret thing goes. There you go. I think I got it.
Opa.
And then as my second action, I will turn and shoot at the other turret with my shotgun. Because I think it's actually, I'll move first just to make sure it's within that. There you go. And then I shoot it with the shotgun because that one didn't have a reloading property. Yeah. Oh, well, that sucks. Total of 5 misses. Like, literally the only number I could have rolled to miss. So that's my turn. I look over. It was a blank round. It was a blank round. Someone played a trick on me.
A classic practical joke.
Yeah, I bet it was Jester. That's definitely who did that. That's
Is that
my
the one that died, or?
No. She's the one that was
Oh, okay.
was looking for
That's way to blame a dead
I think
person.
she's the jokey one.
Mimic was the one that died.
I see. How could we know? They're a mimic.
Okay, so
Anyone could have died in there.
Who's next? I guess Vlad.
Yeah. So, do we know how hackable they are?
They are as hackable as anything else we know about. But you assume
Okay.
they're hackable, yes.
I'll jump. I'll park my mech near the least damaged one. Jump
Okay.
out of it and try to hack it.
Okay, so you get out. You try to hack it. Go ahead and roll me the appropriate trigger there, friend.
Yep. I'd say I never hack a turret, but hack like some like military like systems. So would it be a first time thingy? You think? I have a bond that like rookie something. Yeah, I have accuracy on the thing I never done before.
No, I'll give you that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I mean you don't.
That is a
have to-
horrible roll.
Oh no.
No, it's actually 10 total. Like exactly.
That is terrible for hacking, though. You do not
Yeah.
break its defenses.
Like shrug. I tried. Well, not too good at that. Never tried it before, but just give it a chance. Give it a try. And I'll stand awkwardly by my next to my mech. That's my turn.
Oh, actually, I would like to inspire you if we're going to use bond powers.
Okay. What does
So,
it do?
Let you roll an extra d6.
Oh, nice. That's another one. 11.
11 still fails, friend. I tried. Okay, I tried.
Thank you. Lovely.
Top of the
Lovely.
order. No enemies have occurred. Oh, sorry. Aplama.
I think Apama's so bad at killing these. I think she's gonna literally she's gonna start climbing up there just to keep watch.
Okay.
Yeah. She's gonna just hunker down and just be vigilant, look out for any other shit, just to make sure we actually have just to really get ganked. Yeah. I think it's the play.
Okay. Top of the order then. Golden Boy McGee.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm just gonna blast the absolutely bonk the thing with my assault cannon,
Mm-hmm.
which is sped up.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'll be a 22. I don't know why I'm critting against the stationary
Roll damage.
targets. I love that for
Look,
me.
it's better than a 1. Enemies tonight have
All
been
right.
all about the criticals
Well,
and
it's
19s and all this, and I'm over here like
it's 7.
7 to hit or total damage.
No, yeah, 7 damage, and then I'm going to just use. I'm gonna just fucking gank this thing. I'm gonna use my lockbreaker to move up, and then use my other 4 movement to move up, and then I'm going to yeah. I'm gonna just do the I don't want to spend any like actions that I don't actually. It's gonna be funny because I'm just gonna do total strength suite. So I just take a chunk out of the
Yeah.
floor and just toss it at them.
Okay, make an
Yeah,
attack
but
roll.
it just it has to pass an agility save. So
Oh,
does the stationary target do it?
it has a thing of 5. No, it automatically fails. It doesn't move.
Excellent. It's going to take Grand Slam 6 damage.
Wow. 6 plus 7. It's still standing, though it looks pretty goofed up.
Damn right. There's a rock on the other side of it. That I'm just like, shit.
Get rocked, idiot.
Yeah, but I'm not spending overcharge or anything because I'm not wasting the heat.
Okay. So
Makes sense.
Yeah. How about we have Vlad go and like just decimate the thing? So that seems like a. It seems like what Vlad is good. Oh well, he's gone for shit. My plan has some flaws in it.
happens. I can go if you would like.
Yeah, at a certain point, I don't think we're gonna get much resistance, and I think the turn order matters a little less. So I think you can just kill this fucking thing.
Okay, so I'm going to use a cool ability called Slip, and I disappear from sight and reappear somewhere within 10 meters or so. So I just bloop out of my mech. You see me ready up my laser cannon and fire away. 15 plus pluses. Definitely hits, and my laser cannon does an auto 4. So it takes 4 more points of damage, which is more than the 2 it needed to finish it off. It goes... And I go, ha! The teleporty thing worked, Squawk. And you hear some squawking noises from the inside of the comm center. And then I do the same thing again. And then you hear me go, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Okay, no more of that today. That's it. That's my turn. I got out,
All right.
fired a thing, got back in. Okay, so you guys have destroyed these 2 cannons here, and at this point we are at the 2-hour and 10-minute mark. I plan to go a little bit longer, but this would be a good place for Apama
Yeah,
to
that's
dip
it.
if you need
I
to
gotta
dip.
go like now.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull you off the board. Thank you so much for being here tonight. For after action review, you can just bug me in DMs later if you have anything of major criticisms or positivity or whatnot.
Sure.
Otherwise,
Yeah, I'll let you know
jump
when I have
in.
time.
Perfect.
Cool. All right. See y'all.
All right. Oh,
Bye-bye.
oh, dang it! I forgot to tell him to do the thing. Someone remind me to give him stress. All right. How about you guys? How are you guys? Well, we're still waiting on Vlad.
Yeah, I think it's just me.
how are you feeling? Do we want to call it a little early tonight and do our fun talkie stuff online to fill up the last 10 minutes, or do we want to keep going for another hour, half hour?
I'm going to end it off here since we're at very low players and stuff, and it feels like it'd be nice to just have maybe more people next session to kind of,
Okay.
just
And you guys have finished that section of the mission off, so
it
there's
seems
still
like a
something.
fine place to
Okay.
end it or what have you.
Let me take things off here and put my face on the screen. Wahaha. Boop. 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 Bam! There's my face. So, with all that being said, we will do our wrap up for this session, and so on and so forth, just to get things done and settled, and we'll jump into it next session on the other side, or we will skip the other side because you guys were able to do this and move on to the next fun thing of the big mission. We'll talk about it as a group. Hey, look, it's Vlad. Vlad.
Yay.
You are here. I'm kind of packing stuff up, but do you want to keep playing for a little bit longer, or are you good to dip potato chip?
I mean, I'm good to play, but we can dip, no worries.
Okay. So I think Mouse is good to go too, and we just lost a Palma, so I think it is a good place to call it for the next thing, because the next section, surprise, surprise, is more combat. So.
Yeah, indeed, surprise, surprise. Did we ever have combat in Lancer?
So, to fill the last couple minutes of our time, I know the people that are watching this video are like, "Yeah, you just said that." Yeah, we're gonna do our stress and all that fun stuff really quick in front of people for once instead of them missing out. So, if I can pull out my mouse would work here. Pull out our character sheet, and I'm gonna share mine so people can see what the hell I'm talking about. And so there's only 3 of us, it should go relatively quick. Boom. Oh, you're gonna see all that. There we go. So, here is mine. I'm going to start with mine because that's really easy. We're getting 1 from regular experience, and I'm getting another stress. Do you guys think that I had any other things that would stress my character out excessively? I don't think so.
I don't know, I feel like this is
murdering,
actually
not murdering people.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't arrest or capture those guys, so like I'm going to kind of eat that for my worrying about. For stress-wise,
Okay.
if we had captured them, 100% would have given me a stress. But since we didn't, no worries for me. Major ideals, didn't do anything with diplomacy, creativity, or empathy. Express my heritage, backgrounds, or beliefs through my actions. I did talk about prison-y stuff quite a few times. What do you guys think about that one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Take it.
What gives you your power? A strong sense of community from years spent station side. Again, same thing. I'm not going to double dip. Make a new friend or ally. I did neither, unfortunately. And what do you speak with your gut? I feel like I was funny, but nothing was like from the heart. And then Boon of the Forge. I didn't finish any projects, but I did start one at least. So next session I might be able to give you all something.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That's me. So let's go through you guys. Vlad, we'll start with you.
Okay.
So let's start
Um.
with stress because that's the easiest one to get through to start. So you get 1 automatically.
Yeah.
Where are you at? At 8.
I'm at 4.
Oh, all right. And then with that, any other things that would have stressed your character out excessively this session?
I don't think so. There was nothing like that, to be honest.
All right. And again, someone remind me when I talked to Opama that she needs at least 2 stress because she got structured at least once.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I got close, but I don't think just one structure and like being close to one structure is enough for stress, so probably not.
You're not a mechanic, so you worrying about things breaking versus things actually breaking are 2 very different feelings, I think.
Yeah, I think this guy would have very low level of like self
Preservation. There's 4 billion
preservation.
clothes.
Yeah.
I don't need to be around forever. Okay.
Yeah.
That's too easy. All right, let's jump over to your experience then. To start off, you get one for free,
Right.
and
I
then what else
think
we got?
I beheld many years as a foreigner, give me power. I behold a unique, interesting, beautiful sight. And now, if the swimming thing counted for that, I only can think of it. At downtime.
Oh, the diving. Yeah. So you finding that pistol hiding in a ship? I don't know. It could be a really pretty gun.
Yeah, yeah, as an option. Okay.
Let's see. Sorry, something banged on the door. I'm sure it was the dog. Um. Anything else?
I did show the movie. There was
Mhm.
no reactions, but I can give someone one experience.
Okay. Who would you like to
Uh,
gift your experience to?
I'll give it to the Golden Boy because I think you have the list.
Okay, Golden
Just
Boy. You enjoyed the movie so much it gave you an experience point.
I love movies.
All right, so that on a
from
plus
now
one
on.
jumps over to you. So we're gonna start with stress. So you get one automatically for stress.
Yeah.
And then is there anything else that happened to your character that would provide other stress? Obviously, you didn't take a structure, so you don't have to worry
Yeah.
about that. But is there anything
Um,
else that would be like that was stressful? I didn't like that.
I kind of think it was a mostly stress-free battle, especially for Crochet, because they were in the back for the most part, and then they just dunked on their own and didn't actually see much like close actions, and weren't even the target of a single attack.
I'll fix that next time. Don't worry.
Yeah. No, I mean that will fuck me up because my mech is pretty squishy, but like. I feel like for them it was just kind of a thing of they were in the back and they came up and the fight just kind of ended before anything could get too heated on them specifically. So it kind of just it seems like to me business as usual.
Perfect. Okay, let's go over to your
And
experience really quick then.
then I think the only XP is probably my major ideals.
Okay.
With one of I express my heritage background or belief through my actions. I think the prayer with wandering nightmare might
Totally agree.
suffice for heritage.
Let's
Great.
get let's
Then
get you this.
I think that's the only one that I get. Nothing else really is like speaking to me, I guess.
Okay, so you should have 3 total: one from your friend, one for free, and one for hitting one of your ideals.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Does that level you up by chance, or you still got a bit?
I have exactly one more before I get a bond power.
Okay, so because of how close it is, let's go over your other ideals really quick and make sure. So
And make sure.
what's your
Okay.
minor ideal?
I showed someone how it's done. I kind of felt like we all were either some people outperformed me or we're doing the same amount of stuff. So I don't know about that one, but
Okay.
uh I adjust challenges with precision, coldness, or intimidation. That I feel like that's up to debate, but I don't really mind the pod XP. Didn't struggle with issues from burden or background.
You are ready to execute people. We can like put it in
Oh
there.
yeah, turn off the oxygen. Maybe. I feel like that would have made more sense if I had actually done that, but
I 100% agree. If we had actually dropped the
if
oxygen,
I'd actually been like, yeah, fuck it, let's kill these people, then yeah. But and then I feel like the only other one that it makes any kind of sense is the what gives you your power, a collection of blades polished and well used. With my only argument being that the highest amount of damage I did was with the nanocarbon sword against the Ronin, but it's like I don't really know if that's enough to justify a collection of blades of which I missed my knife attack. So yeah, again up in the air.
So I feel like that's more meant for like your character. So if you had got out and used the blade for something,
Yeah, that's also what I mean, because that's even not even the ones that I'm supposed to get XP from, like technically. So
Yeah. So
then
I will say you
again,
have to use
I'm
like
down to
a
just have the I'm down to just have the 7 out of 8, since that was yeah.
all right. We'll go with that then and not worry about it too much. I just want to make sure you're not missing one. Let's jump down to your boon of something that's at the very bottom.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, Boon of the Fang. At the end of the session, if you think the party fought their way out of a bad situation, describe it and give someone who you thought fought hard as hard as you 1 XP. I mean, Vlad literally had the. I took 12 damage and then I ruined the entire enemy formation. I think that has to suffice.
I agree. Vlad, get yourself another
Excellent.
XP.
Thank you.
That good, good. All right. So that's all that. We will have stuff to talk with the Pama. I'm going to end the video here though, so let me give my 10-second spiel. It's the 31st, so I still get to give you our code for the next like 3 hours for most of the country of Caesar 907, capital C, lowercase everything else, like the salad or the emperor. Next session will be in 2 weeks. We have an event, we have podcast this next Friday, so please come join us for that. Yeah, we picked up an event in September, more than likely, so that'll be fun. It's a K9 event. We got some podcasty fun stuff coming up. And yeah, nothing crazy to report on our end. As per usual, check out the websites, check out the Instagrams, Twitches. All if you're watching this, you're probably watching on Twitch or YouTube. Follow us, please. We need it. Let's see. You guys have anything that you need to share, report, all that fun stuff?
Yep.
I don't think so.
Think so.
All right, that makes
Thanks
my
for
life
watching.
real easy. So, enjoy the music, and we will see you guys next time.